Or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, and time for a quick disclaimer. Something that has been paramount in my mind for the last 10, 11 months, and that of multiple sclerosis. And fresh off of my mind because I went for an infusion yesterday and a 17 MRI, so I'm still a bit woozy from that, and you'll see that in the open momentarily. So, anyhow, the National MS Society is a collective of passionate individuals who want to do something about MS now, to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is comprised of unpredictable and often disabling flare-ups of the central nervous system. Such flare-ups disrupt the flow of information within the brain and between the brain and the body. The National MS Society is the largest private funder of MS researchers in the world, investing more than $1 billion to date. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that MS doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, please call 1-800-344-4867. Again, 1-800-344-4867, or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who have donated money to this amazing organization or even went to their website to learn more about multiple sclerosis and demyelination. It touches me and over the 1 million people in this country that have multiple sclerosis in so many ways, and we appreciate all of you. And on that, it's time to talk. So yesterday, I went for an infusion. I went for a full dose of the Osterfist infusion, as well as taking a 7T MRI yesterday afternoon. And yeah, I am feeling a little woozy today. But I think that is more the right time to hang out with some dear friends and all of you, because this is the Venture Forward VF Talks. Good evening, or oh, that came in really hot there. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, and welcome to VF Talks. I'm JV, and that cantankerous Triceratops who thinks he's a T-Rex is Rex. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, and also good to see all of you on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch on this Friday night as we are all here for another episode of VF Talks. And let's see who is out there. On YouTube, we got Jaden, who wins the door prize. He says hello. I say hello right back. Hope you're doing well. We got Marcus on YouTube saying, hi, JV. Hi, Marcus. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And we got Sarah, the small changes guru, saying Marcus and Matt and Sarah, I hope you're doing well. And then it's very strange. I got this, well, actually, before I do that, I got Susan Winther over on Facebook that says, good evening. So happy to see Rex made the trip home. Yeah, TSA had a problem with Rex. A lot of dirty looks. If you were a TSA agent, I think you would give this, long story. Might get into it. But then I have this all things YouTube, and I'm thinking, what is this all things YouTube? I don't understand what this all things YouTube, but then I think about it, and I realize it's Matt Haas, ladies and gentlemen, who's probably on mute.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, he's not on mute. How you doing, Matt?
No, I'm not on mute. Can you hear me? Hello,
I can hear you loud and clearly.
All right. How's my audio coming in? How are the levels? Too loud? Too soft?
Oh, no, the levels are... I knew I was just coming in hot before, so I had to quickly take that down a bit. Probably blew someone's headphones or speaker.
You got the control board on your end.
I do. I got this. I got these virtual sliders over here.
Oh, my goodness. So, what you been up to?
Oh, just getting infused with disease-modifying treatment and going in for an MRI in a vertigo-inducing machine.
My only question, were you properly caffeinated?
I tried. I honest to God tried. I think I had 11 shots during the whole day on Thursday.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah. I'm crazy. I think I might be a madman.
Yeah.
Sarah says, looking fresh, Matt.
Hey, well, thank you.
Matt, you are looking fresh.
I noticed I was even more fresh because my f-stop was way out of whack there. It was like that. That's full on 1.4. That's a little much. I back it all.
What is the f-stop for freshness versus versus stale per se?
1.4 is fresh. 5.6 is stale.
There you go. You learned something new tonight.
You needed to know. Now you know.
Now you know. The more you know.
Well,
I
did something I'm happy about today.
What did you do?
I finally recorded my Piano Awesome video, Bee Gees Staying Alive. I did the treble clef, the right hand on the piano, the digital piano, breaking stuff. And I did the left hand, the bass clef, on the Lumi Keys keyboard. And I'm going to change the bass clef to a synth. Then the right hand would be the piano. So it's going to be extra funkified.
We need the extra funky when we're talking about such a 70s hit, such as Staying Alive, and the rest of the Bee Gees discography, if you will.
And for those keeping track, this took me 2 months to perfect.
2 months.
You know how people complain it took me 2 hours to create a video? 2 months.
2 months.
2 months. And I had everything torn apart. I had tripods where they were never before. I'm really excited about this. The whole video. Now, this is an edited video. This isn't a live stream. Edited video. 1080 60.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I had my iPhone doing the top-down shot. I had my iPad doing the close-up finger shot. And I had my Sony a6100 doing the room shot. So it's triple camera, and I captured both instruments MIDI So that went into the digital audio workstation, and then I layered on the instruments in there, and then sampled. Basically, full on audio production, as professional as it can come. Except
Oh,
I'm not
man.
using a professional digital audio workstation. I'm using GarageBand. But
You know what
holy
though?
hell.
I think the proof will be in the pudding. You know, when you launch it, you'll let the viewers decide whether or not it is, and you let that dictate how far up the echelon it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. And it's this is going to be a step up for me. Now, people have been doing this all over the internet forever, so I'm not going to be breaking any ground. But for me, it's a step forward in my content, and I'm excited about it. Oh, and I had some stumbling blocks too. You want to hear trouble I had?
Yes, please.
I was trying to get the software to recognize my piano as a MIDI device, because up until this point, I've just been capturing it out of the headphone jack that turned into XLR that went into the Rodecaster Pro sound, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing it differently. And it wouldn't recognize it. And I'm like, and I watched 6 YouTube videos on how to do it. And one was from like 2016 where GarageBand was older. I'm like, I gotta find one. This year, I finally found one, and like, it's not working. I go behind my computer, it's not plugged in. It's like, you gotta plug it in for it to work. So even I run up against these issues. So that was kind of nuts. But
You're killing me, Smalls.
oh man, I was just like, all right, this is the way I get. Like, I will not let it go. It's like I know it's an inanimate object, but I'm like personally invested. I'm like, I will destroy you, computer. You will not get the best of me. So
Wow.
I get in that mode, and I'm like, you will.
So you're thinking like war games, the computer is listening to you and is going, full, head to head death battle over here.
Thermal global nuclear war.
Oh yeah. Would you like to play a game?
But I still can't get the app from crashing. I had to create a new user, a new Mac user, and then that works in there. But I go back to my main user account, and it's like, it won't stay open for more than 3 seconds. And I don't know if you know this. You can't compose a song in less than 3 seconds.
Oh, 2-second riff that you repeat, what, 30, 60, 90 times?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Throw in some auto-tune, you get a Grammy.
Get a Grammy.
Just
yeah,
saying.
Baby.
Just saying. Not throwing any shade on the recording. Yeah. Just saying.
Well, you know how I feel about traditional media like television and record companies and movie studios. I power to the independent creator, baby.
To the independent creator, to the independent journalist, to the all the independents. Power to y'all. For sure.
Yeah. And look, I even got my Awesome Wood Things t-shirt on, because I tend to wear this shirt when I shoot my piano videos, because I like the black. It's less distracting when I got a lot going on. Anyway.
Didn't you get the memo though? It was class photo day.
Start.
You want to know why I'm wearing a jacket? Would you like to know why I'm wearing a jacket?
Yeah.
I can tell you why.
I was gonna say, what you want to talk about? Why are you all dressed up?
All dressed up and nowhere to go.
You out on a date?
No, not on a date. I So earlier this week, so we talked about the losing a dear viewer over the weekend, and we spent Tuesday talking about that, and towards the end of Tuesday night's program, and needless to say, there was a lot of sadness around here. So when I was out earlier in the week, I stopped at Kohl's, of all things. I expected great things. And boy, did I not only expect great things, but I got great things, because I got this jacket. Oh. So I figured, okay, I got a jacket now that is my size, and it's not, I don't know, a 64 Portly. So, and then also with the Dodgers winning last night, I figured, okay, well, I'll wear a little Dodger blue. So I'm doing it. There you go.
Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Did
So,
you use your Kohl's Cash?
no, but I picked up a lot of Kohl's Cash that I could use next week. So
Okay.
rock on. Sue
Yeah,
flipped over
baby.
to YouTube, and YouTube guru, who is actually sitting down next to me, said, "Woohoo! Glad to have you on the YouTubes." So there you go.
Because there's more than one YouTube. On
Yeah,
the
there's
YouTube.
YouTubes, plural.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the dirty YouTube. There is the alternate YouTube, alt YouTube.
There's the YouTubes
Your
and the
YouTube.
YouTube tubes.
There's the double tube, W.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know there was a pipe fitter called YouTube? But it was the letter U, tube. But Google crushed the business. They're like, we can't have you interfering with us. He's like, yo, I had this name first.
I was here first.
Yeah.
I should be throwing you a cease and desist. What the hell's going on here? Hey, Rich, how are you, man?
Rich is in the house.
He's
Hi,
in
brother.
the hizzy.
Oh, he didn't hear my intro. Rich, you got me in the right mood, brother. I'm making an extra funkified version of Staying Alive, Bee Gees on the piano. So I think you'll like it.
Rich asks. Rich says, "Hope you're feeling well, JV." Yeah, I'm feeling well. I mean, this happened back in April as well when I went for the Oservis infusion. There was like 2 or 3 days where I was feeling woozy, and then by the end of the weekend, I usually feel better. So, yeah, I'm doing okay. Enough for us to press forward and do a VF Talks and hang out with all of you, and there you go.
Great.
Sue says, "Did you enjoy shopping? New clothes are fun." Yeah, I actually that's actually a really good question. I absolutely did enjoy shopping, and it's quite a difference than how I felt, say, 32, 34 months ago. Being like 480 pounds and going to like 2 or 3 stores that were just for big and tall. I mean, to be able to go buy a jacket nearly off the rack. Yeah, it's quite liberating, actually. So, yes, awesome. To answer your question, it was a lot of fun.
Well, just be prepared for the ladies to throw themselves at you because you looking fine.
Oh, my God. Hey, if you're throwing yourself at me, that's fine. Hey, I'll take anything. Whatever.
Well, you got to have some standards. Come on.
Rich says, "Good, man. I'm glad you are." Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it.
I got a shipping notification. Those are always fun.
What's being shipped to you?
iPad mini.
Ooh.
So I'm going to surrender my M1 iPad Pro with all the bells and whistles to my son. My son's going to get that. It's basically brand new. Like I hardly ever used it. So he's going to get a brand new $2,000 iPad Pro. And he's going to give his iPad Pro, the older version, to my wife. And then I'm going to have the iPad mini. So that's the trickle down economics of the Haas House gadgets.
Man, see, the thing is, it's $2,000, but you have to say it in the most corny game show announcer voice you could say $2,000. So try it again from the top. $2,000, please. Corny game show announcer voice, please.
Want me to do the game show?
Oh yeah, please do.
The $2,000 iPad Pro.
There you go. That's
good?
Well done. Fantastic.
I was just spitballing it. Okay.
It wasn't a Rod Roddy or a Don Pardo, but it was solid.
I was concerned because you are the authority.
$2,000.
I could always tell when The Price is Right when he was about to show the showcase. If he said you could win this, but when he said that, a new car, right. Like the word "that" was always before the new car. He never said that when it was just furniture or a trip.
Yeah. So here comes JV, the game show geek, for a second. Yeah. Usually when they would play something like I'll throw any number, right? So how would you like these? And then it would be like a baker's rack or something, and it's a baker's rack. But how would you say it's like this, or how would you like to go home in that? And then it's like a new car, right? That sort of differentiation is phenomenal. But I go back to something I said a month and change ago. This is not Barker's show. It's the days of old are far gone, and you could see in True's delivery, it's getting freaking worse.
Ain't that the truth?
They were playing Shell Game the other day. I caught a clip of this. They were playing Shell Game. By the way, the set design horrible. It looks like I don't know who is designing the sets, and they're having some things that are on video monitors, some things that are not. It looks horrible. That's one. Second thing is, like, he just revealed the one without the ball, and that was the end of it. And he didn't do any sort of drama to figure out which shell had the ball in there or what. It just went to the punchline.
Wow.
Where Bob was like, he would hint it and tease it and like, would make Agnes from South Dakota go crazy and say, like for at least a minute and a half, and like she's crying. It's like, did I win the trip to Newark, New Jersey? And then he's there you go.
Does anyone get excited for Newark?
No, but the thing is, Bob made people excited for Newark, New Jersey.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm doing something fun tomorrow.
What's that?
Bears game.
Oh, Hershey Bears.
Yep. Want to go to the Bears game?
Maybe. I will definitely let you know offline for sure. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. That sounds like a real good. It's not the home.
They just started playing.
So it's not the home opener though.
No.
Okay.
No, I think Wednesday was the first game, maybe. I don't know, but because I guess they have preseason. I don't fully understand it. They have preseason. Now the regular season started. This might be game 2. I don't know.
Yeah, the NHL season started. NHL season started Tuesday, and the Rangers are already 0-1-1. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I tried to talk. I go with my friend Denny, who you know. I tried to talk him into. I was like, why don't we go to Hershey Park and we'll get those killer milkshakes? I don't know if you saw the milkshakes they had.
Oh.
What show was I on? Maybe I would think I was on my.
I think you sent me a picture of them.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
I went into detail on my Awesome Fun Things morning show, and I went into them. But I was like, yeah, let's go there before the game, and we'll get our milkshakes, and then we'll go to the hockey. And he's like, no, because he's doing something else before the game.
What, keto? Like, what? Why no milkshake? What's going on here, Tom?
He's doing a announcing gig. My friend's a PA announcer, so he's got an announcing gig in the afternoon, and then in the evening we're going to go to the Bears game, and then after the Bears game lets out, Hershey Park will be closed, so we're not going to be able to.
Oh man. It sounds really good. Now I'm thinking about it. Like I know there are a couple things going on tomorrow, but like, and it's an afternoon game, right?
No,
it's an evening game.
It's an evening game.
7 o'clock.
It'll end sometime after 9.
Okay.
I think it starts at 7 or 7:05 or something.
7:05.
And then
7:05 from the Giant Center, Hershey Bear hockey. It's hockey night in Hershey.
So it'll be good. It'll be good to get back there because I have a good time. I enjoy watching hockey.
Me too.
Live. It's just a great atmosphere. It's a great sport. I love there's no out of bounds like soccer. Like it doesn't matter where it goes. It's just kill the guy with the puck. It's basically what the game is.
Well, there are penalties. I mean, cross checking and there are penalties.
Yeah, I like that. You beat the living snot out of someone. 2 minutes for you. Like 2 minutes.
Two for roughing, 5 for fighting, and a game misconduct. I hope to get to MSG at least twice this season, maybe 3 times. It's a goal. I haven't been to MSG in a long while, and I want
MSG?
Madison Square Garden. I want to see the Rangers, although I mean I think if they're going to keep on playing like this, it'll be very easy to get seats. But yeah, I miss going to see Ranger games. And you're saying, "Oh, John, but you live outside of Philadelphia. Why don't you go to see the Flyers?" No, I'm a Ranger fan. Don't you know the whole story? I'm originally from New York, so I'm a Ranger fan. So, there you have it.
Yeah, Speaking of going to Manhattan, I looked at the calendar and I do not see Neil deGrasse Tyson having any speaking engagements at the Hayden Planetarium over the next 3 or 4 months.
Why?
He's in different parts of the country. He's in, Alabama. He's in wherever. I'm like, come on. There was one thing, but it was a virtual event that you could see anywhere. I'm like, I don't want to go to
You should write him an email saying, Neil, I've been looking forward to seeing you right around the time I go to the city for the Christmas Spectacular over at Radio City. And the fact that you're not in town giving a talk at the Hayden Planetarium makes me very disappointed and heartbroken, and it's going to ruin my holiday season. Please reconsider. Hugs and kisses.
That's quite a guilt trip.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Especially the hug and kisses part. That's just one level down.
I was chatting up some new friends because this is what I love about YouTube and love about online video and live video is new people come in or so there was some people over in Brenda's show that I do on Thursday nights, Mind Equals Blown on Brenda G's Designs on YouTube, and I was over there on Twitch. Now I don't go to Twitch often, but at least once a month.
This is where it's at. We're on Twitch.
Well, hi everyone on Twitch.
Hey, how's it going?
Drop a comment on Twitch if you're watching this. Let me know you're there. So I was there because I go there at least once a month because I have the Twitch Prime subscription. So I give that to one of my woodworker friends because why not? It's just going to go to waste. And so while I was there, I saw Frenzy Wicked Truth. You saw, I don't know if you remember her from Brenda G's Design.
I do.
And I got on and she was doing a craft project. She modified a plastic case that she had to work better for her, and she had her X-Acto knife out. I was talking to her and I did like the XOXO. She goes, oh, I got hugs and kisses in the morning. I love that. I'm in a good mood today. It's just, I love
this
people.
Makes you
Don't
feel
you love
good.
People?
It makes you feel real good.
Yeah. So that was fun. That was fun. Different platforms. I am on different platforms. I know I'm the YouTube
You're on
guy.
like 58 different shows.
Oh, speaking of 58 different shows, I now have a new Notion screen because I'm cataloging all of my content, and I always had the upcoming live shows screen because I do shows on your channel, I do shows on Brenda G's, I do shows on James Hicks, I do shows on Shalala Production. I'm all over the interweb. So as a way to find where Matt's going to be, I have that page. Now I have the opposite. I have the fire hose. Every piece of content from every channel, top to bottom, first in, first out. So now you can have one list of all of my content, all live streams, all edited videos, all even catalog marketing when I do like a JPEG or something like that. Everything is there.
Is it like the scene from UHF? You get the drink from the fire hose. Is it that one?
You open your mouth. I literally call it fire hose parenthesis all content exclamation mark. That's the page.
Then you have to say it like Michael. You get the drink from the fire hose, and then you knock like a 7-year-old kid off of a toy horse. Boy, does anyone let us know in the comments? Does anyone remember the movie UHF, or are we just doing this bit for our own 2 cents? And if that's the case, that's fine because I'm enjoying myself. But
if you know, you know. If not, that's what Google's for. That's what I have to say.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I can't get this riff out of my head from Staying Alive because there's like a funky bass beat.
Well, you're only playing it for 60 days.
Oh my God. When was my last video that I published? Let's go to Notion and find out because it will tell me.
Now, every time you go to Notion, do you have to pay cat money for that?
Have to pay what?
Wasn't Mulvihill doing a lot of the Notion stuff? So I mean, like, I almost feel like she has a equity share in Notion.
Oh no, she doesn't have it. August 24th. So September 24th, October. So it's almost 2 months. So this is the 15th today.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of time invested in that.
a month and 3 weeks. It's so freaking fast. Staying alive. Staying alive. Everyone, you got to hit the keys. And if you listen closely, there's a gap. Like it's not. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. But you can't wait too long. You only have to wait an eighth note.
Is that done in 3/4 or 4/4 or what?
4/4, as far as
4/4.
I know.
Okay.
It's 4/4. It is an E minor, and the beats are 180. 180 beats.
180 beats.
At least when I hit play on the iPad, that's what the tempo is, I guess is what it's called. And I've just been I've just been absorbing and learning knowledge. Because I figured out all of this professional audio production stuff. I'm learning Procreate on the iPad, which is a digital pencil that mimics crayon and watercolor and oil and ink pen, the whole deal. I'm doing that. I'm just learning, and learned a little bit about Ableton Live, but I think I'm going to abandon Ableton Live. I think I'm going to stick with GarageBand and then move to Apple's. Apple has a $200 professional audio app called Logic Pro, I think.
I guess Ableton Pro was on Ableton Pro. Thank you. Hey, wow! I didn't even realize. Wow, that's great.
Oops. And so you like that Bee Gees remix I had? Yeah. Thing about that Bee Gees remix, it just kind of kept going and going. It wouldn't let you go. I was like, yeah, I'm stuck in it.
Hey, Jamie, how are you? She's at work, late to the show, but she says, hi, friends. How you doing?
She popped in on my Awesome Fun Things show, Jamie, this morning. It's good to see you there. Yep. I don't care. If you're in a bad mood, just listen to Staying Alive. It will boost your mood. It's guaranteed to move the needle.
Do you find Staying Alive's your favorite Bee Gees song, or is there another Bee Gees song that you...
It's got to be that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Not How Deep Is Your Love?
I do some shady stuff for a Klondike bar and Bee Gees Staying Alive.
Or, the early 90s revival album, without Maurice Gibb, with Paying the Price of Love and other things on it, which I erroneously have somewhere in the basement. I don't know. For some weird reason, 9th grade Johnny liked Bee Gees. So, yeah, that sort of early 90s Bee Gees album, which name is escaping me right now, is
Ingrid
definitely
stopped in here. Hi, Ingrid.
More Than a Woman, she says. Yeah, it's a great song too. Hope you're doing well, Ingy. Good to see you. More Than a Woman. That is a great Bee Gees song. So 10 points for Ingy, and Matt will have to deduct 10 points from you. I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll make it up in the bonus round.
Well, we're going to round 2 where the points are doubled. So best of luck there. But Ingy has a 10.
U.S. presidents for 200.
Ingy currently has a 10 to -10 lead. Rich says, JB, you should join us on Sunday. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I might very well do that, Rich. So I am. Yeah. Last weekend was a little crazy. I have to be very honest. There were a lot of things going on. But I will try to make it this Sunday for sure. And Ingy's excited because she got deducted the 10 points, and she's up 10 points. So there's a 20-point spread right now to see who is going to be the champion going to next week. So Very important because the more wins you have, the higher the chance that you'll end up in the big money year-end tournament of champions. So best of luck to all of you.
I binge watched something on the TV.
Was it the Squid Game?
Oh, I've long since binged that. Yeah. Shameless. There's a new season of Shameless from Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Netflix. So it's been out on Showtime forever, but Netflix finally got the latest season, and it is just as good as all the other seasons. I like that show.
Nothing disappointing there. It kept to its dysfunctional nature and just took it one step further.
I guess Jerry Springer figured it out. It's to see someone in a worse off position than you are is entertaining.
Well, it's Schadenfreude, isn't it, Matt? That's what it is.
Yeah, well, it's a good show. Good actors. It's, anyway.
This is how weird my mindset's been in the last, I would say, 36 hours off of the infusion. Like, I was looking at something on my phone, and for some weird reason, I don't know how it got on my list on Facebook or whatever, but it was talking about Maury. And here's the first thing. Maury's still doing a show. So, like, okay. But the second thing is, in going through the discography, do you call it discography? Do you call it an episode catalog? They go straight to just paternity test. And we got Paul Burke that's going to add some commentary on this in 1 second. In fact, let's get him on and we'll talk about this a bit more. Paul, how you doing, first of all?
Gentlemen, I'm great. How are you gentlemen doing?
We're good. Glad to have you here.
Rich says
Glad
the
to be
original
here.
UK version of Shameless was awesome. And Marcus, with the random fact of the day, Schadenfreude is a German word. Marcus, for denoting that and letting us know in the comments, you now pick up 10 points. So it's now a tie. You have 10. And Matt still has negative 10. So Matt has a lot of work to do.
Gotta make it up.
That's right. Because going to round 3, the person with the lowest amount of points is out of the game. So you want to get a little bit ahead so you can make it to round 3. So best of luck to you. How are you doing, Mr. Burke?
I'm great. I'm doing wonderful. Mr. Marcus, hello. Jamie, hello. Paularoni. As a kid, I was called Pollywog a lot, not Paularoni. But I like Paularoni.
Is Paul's audio a little low? Someone help me out.
No, he sounds fine.
Okay.
Paul, why don't you?
I don't know.
You sound great. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, let us know in the comments if I sound.
Let us know in the
quiet.
comments.
Let us know.
Yeah, we're going to do our ASMR segment now. That'll be great.
Hey, everybody. How's everything going? Welcome to Friday. Having a good week? Have plans? Yeah. Please let us know
Jamie
in the
says no.
comments.
His audio sounds good.
Great.
Thanks,
hey,
Jamie.
Paul,
Appreciate
I wanted
it.
to tell you, thank you for doing that personal announcement about the stream yard or restream where it asked that funky question.
Buying me a coffee.
Buy me a
Buy me a
coffee.
coffee.
Makes it sound like people are signing up for some weird stuff. It's a strange question.
Improv and kink videos. Buy me a coffee.
Yeah. If that doesn't make any sense to you guys, so a friend let me know, like, hey, there's a weird question when I sign up for your improv class, and the question is, how would you like me to prepare beforehand? It just sounded very strange.
You, the host, that was the context, right? How do you want the host
Yeah.
to prepare before?
Yeah, how would you like
Can you
me
wear
to prepare
white?
for?
What are you supposed to say?
Marcus says Paul's improv class is amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Marcus. Marcus stayed up, like, God bless him. I was stressed because I was like, I hope this class is worth your time, my man. He stayed up till 3:00 in the morning to take the class, which was so fun. Like, man, I wish I'm that on at 3:00 in the morning. He's a funny guy.
It does sound like a super good friend, Sarah. I agree.
Okay, Paul, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. Sarah, it sounded like it was a super good friend. A super good friend that made it sound like my improv classes were like weird kink stuff.
Yeah, well, special friend, the kind of friend that you find,
Mhm.
yeah, over there. Matt, you were going to say something before we took this off the rails.
No worries. The YouTube channel Julie Noki, she had some car improv stuff on her channel, and the two actors that were on that have their own channel, Christian and Natalie. I don't know what the channel name is. They have like a 30-part car
Yes.
improv, and
Yeah.
it is so entertaining. I'm like, is this what it's like? I'm like, now, of course they're professionals, but I'm just like, that is fun to watch. And I'm like, it's got to
Yeah.
be fun to do in real life. I would imagine. I don't know. I just want to say, did you see it? What do you think about that?
Yeah, Julie Noki, very funny. And actually, I went down that same rabbit hole. So Julie led me to, I think it's Christian and Nat. I think
Christian
that's
and
their name.
Natalie,
Anyways,
yeah.
super fun. They're a married couple, and they do, or they're together. Maybe they're not married. I think they're married. Anyways, they do a lot of improv together, and it's fun to watch because if you go back and watch their stuff, you notice that they hit on something with car improv, and they're like, "Let's keep doing this thing." I think like any improv channel, once they find something that works, they keep doing it. So it's been good. It's been fun, and that is a lot like improv. Improv is pretty terrifying, but it's also really fun when it's on fire. So
It is
yeah.
quirky and it is fun because the one Julie tried to carjack, but she got in the back seat and she left her gun on the bus. And then she lifted her mask up. They're like, what are you taking your mask? Well, I was hot. It was just stupid and fun. And I was just like, and you can see them lead into something and try and put the other actor on the spot. It's like, well, why'd you
Mhm.
take your shirt off? And they're like, oh, they got to think about like why.
Yeah,
It's like,
you can see it in their eyes, like when they're messing with each other and they say something which surprises the other person. Oh, that's the fun stuff.
and
Yeah.
a few times they laugh out of character, but they leave it in, and I'm just like, oh, I'm enthralled. I'm just like, what good content.
You
Yeah.
got to leave the stuff that is out of character and the quips and the whatnot. That makes it even funnier.
Hmm.
Anything that's
Yeah,
live
that's
that
the
you
good
see,
stuff.
you see the sort of the bloopers and whatnot, especially the SNL stuff. I mean, like, yeah, you live for that stuff.
Oh yeah, I love when the characters break. It's fun.
He
So
used to do that
yeah.
all the time. Hater used to do that all the time on SNL.
Hmm. Man, I don't blame that guy when he was doing his Stefan. Oh my God, I don't know how you get through that script and not die. Like I go back and watch it just for like a pick me up on bad days. Oh, if you've never seen the Stefan sketches, go watch them. Do yourself a favor. Oh my God, they're so fun. They're so inappropriate, like, but they're so fantastic.
I think the thing where they kept on repeating the same joke over and over again, New York's hottest club, and that same list, and always the fourth element was the same thing.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh my god.
Hmm. Jamie, I knew I liked you. She loves Bill Hader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good taste.
And for some weird reason, Bill Hader made a great improv, a great SNL game show host. I mean, like he was. They gave him most of the game show host bits during that era, outside of Keenan. Keenan did a lot of
Yeah.
those too. I say that
Yeah,
as
he was
I
good.
feel like I'm dressed up a little bit like a hip game show host. No,
You do. You have that very classy game showy look.
welcome to the program.
Is that just your Friday around the house look? Just a sports jacket, casual shirt? Just...
Yeah, I mean, you be thankful it's not Tuxedo Friday. No, honestly, I bought a jacket on Monday, and two jackets, and like I love this jacket so much, and I have a newest obsession with the LA Dodgers. I figured why not wear this? The best win last night and going to the NLCS. Yeah, of course. Jamie says, I remember him first in the movie Hot Rod. Haha.
That was good.
But there is no dress codes. I mean, it's fine. I'm just overdressed. I apologize.
No, you're classy. You're a classy guy. You're outdoing us, a couple of t-shirt men. You're classy as hell right there.
Every now and then, I just wanted to do something a little different. I just did it. Here I
With a
am.
couple t-shirt boys here.
It's all good.
Oh, little Awesome Wood Things t-shirt. I just noticed that. I like it.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep. I
Is that-
typically wear this when I make a Piano Awesome video. I know that sounds kind of odd, but
Cross promotion.
Cross promote. You know, it's all about.
Is that available in the merch store?
It is. If you go to awesomewoodthings.com, you can click over to my Teespring store and pick it up.
There you go.
And
And
I only have the super soft cotton. Like, you can't buy the cheapo one. You gotta go. Gotta go the good stuff.
you're not messing around. So don't leave us hanging. When you're making those videos, what kind of pants are you wearing?
Hey, none. Jamie says you can dress however you want on your show. Appreciate it.
Well, here's the thing about piano. You pretty much see the whole body of the person playing. It's hard to do that. So I wear jeans because I have sort of a shot in this region, looking this way. So I don't want to be wearing gym shorts I use to mow the lawn.
Sure.
Rich says he's Ron Burgundy. Stay classy, San Diego. I feel a little like Ron Burgundy, but don't I? Boy. This is also, I'm off an infusion yesterday. I figured I gotta do something different, so I wear a jacket. Oh well, that's what I did. I did it.
You're rocking it, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And Paul, I just wanted, without going into too much detail, I'm just gonna leave it like high level, 15-second, 35,000 foot. Thank you for humoring my question the other night on your show. Appreciate it. Appreciate you and Callie. You were fantastic.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. It's a fun show. It's a fun show with the audience. Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh boy, this was, it's funny because I talked about this on Tuesday night on a live episode, and like this has been a very strange week for sure. So it's just to get through this week and moving forward. That's most important thing. Sarah says, Paul, have you ever seen the show Thank God You're Here?
Sarah, it's why I'm smiling. It's why I just started laughing. That is such a great show. Oh my gosh. That show is bonkers and so much fun. Those characters are so good. Yeah. Have you guys, Matt, have you guys seen Thank God You're Here?
I'm on the Wikipedia page now.
I have not. I feel like I'm missing out on something.
It's on Netflix. I would say just go in, watch it starting with season 1. Here's the thing. You got to gateway it into the harder stuff into season 2. You got to buy in to who he is as an actor and a character actor. So I say go in season 1 and then watch that. And Sarah, there's a great other sketch show, and I think they're from New Zealand. Oh, who are they?
Sarah, if you want to jump in real quick, and there's the link up there in the upper right-hand corner. Jump on.
Auntie Donna, that's what it is. Sarah, join us if you like. Auntie Donna is super fun. That's a fun sketch show too.
Did they take it off Netflix? I don't see it.
Thank God You're Here? I don't think so. I think it was like a Netflix original. Same with Auntie Donna. They should just be there in perpetuity.
Let's do this. Go back to main and do this. No. Hang on. We'll go over here. We'll go over here, and then we do this, and boom, and then there's Matt. And there you go. And then, for some weird reason, it muted all the thing. Hang on. There we go. We can all hear you. There we go.
Middleditch and Swartz. That's good too. Have you guys watched Squid Game?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's quite an experience. Let's see.
But it's Friday. Thank God for football. We're never really here. Well, if someone can find it,
Wait, I think. Are you talking about? Wait,
Netflix,
you
right?
know
I'm
what?
on Netflix.
Yeah, no. I think what I'm. You know what? Thank God you're here. I was thinking of. I think you should leave. That's so weird. That's so weird. I got so excited.
Rich says, saw the twist to Quid Game a mile off, though.
Okay, I retract my
I'm
statement.
going to go back
I
to 3
don't-
panel as we try to figure this out. Matt's going to keep on playing the fun quiz sensation now. Search, search, hurry up and search.
Oh,
I
thank God
can't
you're
find
here.
it. Someone help me out.
Thank-
Help a brother out.
It's not a Netflix show. I let me dial this back.
OnlyFans.
Rewind it. Thank God you're here is not. It's an improvised show where yeah, it's an improvised show. That is a funny show. That is a funny show. Not the show I was thinking of. But Thank God You're Here is good. I don't know where you can find it.
And Sarah will be on in a minute. She says, give me a minute and I'll be on. Looking forward to it. In fact, I will go to 4 panel in advance of that. And you're going to be up here. And it'll be exciting. So until then, we're talking to a silhouette, which is just fantastic.
John, I can tell you've really cleaned up your overlays. You're look at this. It's almost perfect. Everything, nothing's
It's
overlapping.
not, but see, it's not perfect. And I'm glad it's not perfect. It shouldn't be perfect. It should not be perfect. Not
I'm
at all.
just saying. You've classed the place up. I can tell.
I did everything I can to be just less than perfect, so you could see that. Oh, it's just John. He just live streams on the side. You know, he's a good guy. He means well.
Oh, look, I got the green behind the alien. You hardly ever see that because I had to change that from my video today.
I'll put the whole thing in there. Small changes.
Yeah, that's the way it usually is.
There we go. So whenever you make it, she'll be right in the upper right hand corner.
Whoop whoop.
It'll be phenomenal.
Subscribe.
And I'll bring back the join us graphic so you know exactly what to do. Because
Matt, Matt, I'm curious. Where was the inception point for the holding stuff up to the? Was that just did you do that once and people reacted strongly to it?
I have an answer for that, Paul. So when I did the Lita challenges through Live Streaming Pros, you weren't allowed to use overlays. So I did this well, not these, but I would hold up things. I wouldn't do any calls to action like these things, but I would hold things up to the screen because it was like an overlay. I kind of class up my leaders a little bit, and
You hacked the system.
yeah, and I used to do it like this. I used to hold them like that, and then Jax Adele, you know Jax, she's like, why don't you put corks from wine bottles so you can grip them and then your fingers don't overtake. So I didn't have corks. I used soda bottles. I don't call them pop. I don't know why I said that.
Let's be honest. You uncorked 12 bottles of wine that night, just plowed through it, made a ton of mistakes, and then the next day you were good to go.
what varietal of grape was Matt using? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Also, there's another answer to that. I've got the fancy camera that is sort of like the standard streaming camera, the Sony A6100 with the f1.4 Sigma lens, and that does this super fast autofocus. So I thought, well, maybe I can incorporate that into my content, and I could be like the super fast autofocus guy.
Super fast.
I don't know. There you go. See, are you sorry you asked? Because I have answers for everything.
No, I was wondering. I was wondering what your origin story was. I didn't know.
I like it. And see, now I don't have to have eCam running. Like I'm just straight through my camera, right through John's eCam. But I don't have my own. I don't have any of my overlays. But these can act like overlays.
Nice.
And I like it. So that's it. Kind of stuck. You know, when you're doing these things, when you're making content, you kind of see what works, and You just kind of go with it. I also did this one time to make sure I was looking at the right camera, because I had the camera on the monitor. I had my nicer camera here. I wasn't sure which camera I was on, so I did this before a show.
You wagged your finger?
Yeah, I wagged my finger just so I could see which camera was actually in use. And I kind of liked it. And now that's what I do in front of my live streams.
Got it. Interesting.
It's kind of cool how things evolve.
Yeah.
Because like you
Finger puppets.
you don't plan to do stuff like this. You just do it once and it's kind of cool, and then you keep doing it. That's why you can't over plan things. You gotta plan.
It's a
to
thing.
a point, and then you just gotta do. You gotta do it.
Got it. I thought
Hey, Sarah, you're on mute. Oh, there she is.
hello.
She made
Hang
it.
on. I just
Hang on.
Oh, she
Oh,
can't
she
hear
can't
us.
hear anything.
Got a special guest.
We're saying all these horrible things about her, and she can't
She has
hear
a
anything.
Oh, it's horrible. Hey, Des, how are you?
Good day, Diz.
And
Des, hello.
there we go.
Thanks for stopping by.
okay. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Hey,
Hey,
it's good to share the screen with you,
Hey.
Sarah.
Jamie is a
Hello.
fan of your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
bears, beans, bells, start
Bounce
collecting.
guard. Yeah.
That's fun.
I really like it when like somebody sees it when you're walking, like, and then they smile, and you're like, yeah, you get me. You get me. This is so cool, guys. I'm sorry. I had to quickly make my bed so that.
Go ahead. It's fine. Do it in the background. We'll.
Oh, she did. She made it.
Oh,
No,
there we go.
I did.
Okay, cool. Oh, no, it's made. It's made. Sorry.
This is so cool. Okay, I feel privileged to be here amongst such live streaming royalty.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a real who's who.
it's a
G'day,
cornucopia.
Jane.
We're just trying to keep up with you, Sarah. That's all.
Oh, please, please,
Get out of
Okay.
here.
get Annie. All right.
So what's new
are
and
we
exciting, Sarah?
What's new and exciting? I did Paul's improv class this week. I was
Yeah,
really
that was
nervous. There is a girl.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Now she's back.
Okay.
There was a girl and then she was
Okay.
gone.
That was a great-
There was a girl. I don't know if this is okay to share, but there was a girl. I won't say her name. There was a girl in Paul's improv class, and she was like so good, but at the same time like super supportive. So if you've ever thought of doing an improv class and been like, oh, I'm not going to be the best in the room, but like even the best in the room are super nice. Yeah, they are the
It's
best.
phenomenal.
I messaged her today, and I said like, people love when you're there. You're so positive and you're so fun, and
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the
she's a
bomb.
delight. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
So that was very fun.
So thank God you're here.
Oh, yes. Now that we know what it is, Paul.
Finally, it's so funny. I thought you were talking about I think you should leave, but you're like, thank God I'm here. Completely.
I think I
literally
want
the
to watch
titles are
the other
opposite.
one now.
It's good. It's fun and goofy.
So it's basically like it's improv where they don't know what they're going to walk into, so they walk into this scene and everyone's like, "Oh, thank God you're here," because something's gone wrong or it's crazy, and then the actors just have to make it up as they go. It's super fun. And then like they have like not improv actors a lot of the time, so just normal celebrities trying to do it, and so it was great. You should check it. I think it's on YouTube.
One time they had Jason Alexander on. I don't remember the scenario, but from Seinfeld. Yeah, so they have a lot of actors. It was very cool. It's fun.
I like
So,
Jason
have-
Alexander. He's a
Have
good-
you guys all seen the Squid Games? I missed that part where you guys were talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it
For
like
sure.
give me level of scary? Like, is it Saw level? Is it like Walking Dead level? What? Give me on the scale.
I
of
think we'll have
scary.
3 different takes on it, but
Yeah.
That's okay. I
Which
need
is-
3
describe
different.
Go for it,
opinions.
John.
yeah, I'll start and then we can work from there. I was talking about this with a colleague. I think it was this morning on the one call I was on because I had the out of office block on today because I'm still recovering from yesterday. And I said, it's like if you could take out the effect that it's, you know, it's people characters and not animated characters that are in this sort of death game. Once you make that sort of escape from that within 20 minutes, I put it at 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, it doesn't seem that gory anymore because now you've likened it to a video game. You've likened it to something that is surreal and outside of that, right? I think, yes, is there a large amount of gore on each elimination? Yeah, absolutely. But I think also understanding that, and if there's any spoilers in there, you can mute me for a second. But understanding that the contestants are playing the game because they're in such financial dire straits and they're playing for such a large prize, you see that effect, and then also the emotional heartstrings of all those interpersonal relationships. So for me, it wasn't that much of a problem 20 minutes into it.
Matt, what do you think?
I wouldn't describe it as scary. There's no jump scares. It's gory, and it's dark. It is dark subject matter. It's not for kids. Like, it is definitely an R show, and it has similarities to the movie Saw. Someone said it's a combination of Saw and Survivor.
Rich said it was like Takeshi's Castle with a bit of blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's
And
just,
so does only one person win? Or so like
Well, I can't
everyone
really-
else is
I don't
gonna
wanna ruin
die?
it.
Okay, spoil. Okay,
wanna
we
ruin
won't
it.
talk about that.
So I would say, like, because you like Walking Dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say Walking Dead, truthfully, in my opinion, is more gory than Squid Game. Squid Game has just got like a lot of splashes of blood. Like, it's never like dismemberment. I can't think of any dismemberment. Just like splashes of blood. But what they do really, really well is they make you care about everybody so much. So the deaths are like so much more impactful because you're like, oh no, I really like you, and this seems even more gory and horrible because I loved you, or I didn't like you. So it's interesting.
I think that's a bit like The Walking Dead. I remember I wouldn't watch it at first, and I would actually get my husband to tell me what was going on because I really liked the story of it. And then it wasn't until I heard, the writers say that The Walking Dead aren't the zombies, they're the people, and that's where the story is. And then I could kind of shift it in my head and be like, oh, I care so much about these characters that I'm okay to watch it. So
I added the graphic for Marcus because he's muted us until we're done talking about Squid Game. So that's why there's a spoiler
I
alert
haven't.
graphic.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
There
I'll
you go.
definitely not
Make it a
spoil
little,
anything.
make it a little larger there. There you go. Spoiler alert.
well, that is the #1 show on Netflix of all categories of all time, if you can believe it. So
I would.
it's
You know what's funny? As I was watching it, I was like, I think maybe I'm just warped as a human being because going into it, I heard a bunch of people say, like, it's, oh my gosh, the things you'll see, wow, nothing like this has ever been done. This is wild. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, no, they were doing this
Yes.
back in Battle Royale back in 2000. So I was like, it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's, yeah.
Des watched
I'm like,
it last. I'm definitely getting old. Squid Game has him puzzled with like two shrugs. It's a double shrugger.
if anyone's going to Halloween parties, you can better bet that that's going to be the hot costume this year. Squid Game costume.
Yeah, this is the Among Us of last year. Everyone had Among Us character. Yeah.
For sure.
Do you guys dress up? Halloween is not a huge thing here, so do you guys dress up, or is it only for the kids?
If there's a party, I will. Those are getting far and few between as I get older. But
Redheads.
it's mostly kids. Mostly kids.
I'm gonna take the graphic down. Okay.
Okay.
You can join us again, Marcus. Don't get all the
We're just talking about Halloween now.
Yes, Halloween.
There were two teenagers that came up for trick or treat the 1 year, a couple years ago, before the year that shall not be named. And I give candy to everyone. Even if you're a
1979?
teenager, I'm like, hey, at least you're not out causing trouble. Anyone can have candy. But they were dressed up as Beavis and Butthead. The one had the AC/DC shirt, and the one had the Metallica shirt, and the one was blonde. And I gave them 2 candy bars. I was like, all right, you get more candy, you two. That was fun.
Are you the full-size candy bar guy, Matt?
I am. I make the neighbors mad at me for giving out the full-size candy bars. And I have a theory. The yellow Butterfingers are more visible. They're bright yellow. So when you hand a full-size Butterfinger, you usually get, wow, full size. But you can hand a full-size Hershey bar, full-size, and you don't get the same reaction. So,
Matt, were you the one that told me that when you give away the candy and everything, you dress up like Wilford Brimley?
Not me, no.
Oh, okay. And that was in the back of my mind.
Diabetes. Kids. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
So, big news. I think that's actually why I'm going to become a member to Costco. I'm going to do that this weekend because I want to go buy some full-size candy bars. So I want to be that full-size candy bar person on the street. Not on the street, in the house. Not passing on the street. That'd be weird.
Jamie's coming down to Harrisburg to trick or treat, by the way. So expect
Yeah, do it. I'm
That's a long way to go for it.
And when you get there, Jamie, he'll be dressed up as Wilford Brimley. Diabetes. You know, all of that.
If you don't know where I am, go to Harrisburg, stand on the river, and shout to the opposite shore, Matt, as loud as you can. I'll probably hear you.
Just
Jamie's
drive
happy
around
without the
and look
Costco
for the greenest lawn, right, Matt? You've got like the greenest
exactly.
lawn in all of Harrisburg.
Yes.
Exactly. Oh, with all the rain we had, it is chef's kiss now. It's carpet. It looks like carpet.
It's like a chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So if somebody came up in Halloween and said, wow, mister, I really love your lawn. Would you like give them like 5 candy bars? Would you be like, yeah, kid, you and me, you get me as a person.
If any kid starts talking about Malorganite fertilizer, he gets four pieces of candy.
4, not the 5th though. Yeah, let's learn the 5th one. Oh man.
Hey, sir, are you using Malorganite? I love that idea. Hey, mister, you use Malorganite?
That's the secret sauce right there.
You did, Engie. Rewind about 2 minutes. Costco is mentioned.
Costco. I drive like 40 minutes to get to a Costco because I love it so much. Plus,
Engie's
I've
obsessed
got a
with
lot
going there.
Ingie, come down. You could come to an Aussie Costco. It would be great if
I
they
watch
ever
the
open
YouTube
our borders.
channels that teach you what to buy at Costco every month.
Jamie says, yes, keep telling me the ways to get more candy. She doesn't sound like that. I just wanted to make it more tired than that.
So, Jamie, it seems like dresses Beavis and Butthead and comment on his lawn, and you are just going to, like, take everything. So.
He'll just give you the bowl. He'll just be like, take it all.
Engie asks, where are you?
I'm in East Pennsboro, which is adjacent to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So.
And then Sarah and I on a different continent altogether?
I'm in the Gold Coast in Australia, so the sort of top of the country where it's really hot and we've all got a real strong accent.
And then just to complete the square, Paul?
Oh, I'm in the valley of California where it's very dry and everything's dying because there's no rain. So whereas Matt's house is chef's kiss, mine is brown
yeah.
and dirt.
Des says, what other Aussie with 2 laughing smiley faces and 3 Australian flags?
Yeah. What other Aussie? Just me.
Spot on, Paul. Spot on. And then Ingie says, is that near Stony Creek Mills, Matt? I have a best friend there.
I'm Google Mapsing it now.
And round 3 of search, hurry up and search.
Oh, Ingrid's from Oregon. Everybody's sharing.
Yeah. Ingie's from
Oh,
Oregon.
I like this. Everyone in the chat.
Des is in Melbourne.
Oh, Des, are you locked in, mate? I feel for ya. I
I'm an
feel for
hour
ya.
and 20 minutes away from Stony Creek Mills. That's between you and I. You're closer to it, John, than I am.
Yeah, I'm closer to Stony Creek Mills, even though I had no idea I was closer to Stony Creek Mills. I live in Downingtown, 40 minutes to the west of Philadelphia, 25 minutes to the east of Lancaster.
That doesn't
John.
sound like a nice place to live, John. Downingtown. Is that what it is? Downingtown.
Downingtown, but technically I'm on the border of Downingtown, Thorndale, and Coatesville.
Next to Depression
Love
Land
those-
and Suicide
I was
Valley.
gonna-
Right next to Suicide Valley. Exactly. Rich says Devon, UK, and Des is agreeing with you. Oh, yes.
Oh,
No, it's actually
yeah.
not. It's not dire over here. It's actually quite gorgeous over here in Downingtown.
I know. Isn't that always the way that these places that are named like really sad things are like really nice places to live? So like Pleasantville's probably terrible.
Exactly. Homicide capital of the world, Pleasantville.
Exactly.
Film at 11.
There's a town called Hell somewhere in the United
What?
States. Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
There's multiple
Is it?
multiple states that have a hell.
There's lots of hills.
What?
Yeah.
Who would want to live there?
Satan.
Mhm.
Unscrupulous people, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's-
If I'd
where's the
prepared
closest
better, I
town?
could have like had some Australian names that I could have put up for you guys, and you guys could have said how you think they sound and how they actually are said, because there are some shockers.
Okay.
I have a question about Australia.
Okay,
It
Matt.
seems like most of the continent is desert. Is that true? Like the south and then the east and the north, I think, are kind of populated.
yeah.
Is that true?
It's like a brownie. So like all the crunchy bits people live, and then the center bit where it would be gooey, that's all desert where nobody wants to live.
God.
And so like if you cross the Nullarbor, which is between like, right through South Australia to get from one side to the other, like there's just nothing there. No petrol stations. You just got to just drive through as quick as you can. Go, 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 go.
Wagga wagga. That's
Wagga, wagga.
wagga wagga.
Or Des is going to help us out.
The peninsula is very well populated, right? In the upper right.
Not like right at the top. It's more like sort of down a bit further, because that's croc country up there. So it's really sort of dense rainforest, tropical stuff.
Jamie says, but the gooey part of the brownie is the best.
Sorry, Jamie. Yeah, that was a bad analogy if you're a
Or is
gooey
it the
lover.
edge? Some people love the edge.
Yeah, Jamie, I'm into edging. I also like brownies.
Oh, God. Really?
I want the brownie pan that's all edge. It's like it zigzags.
No gooey.
So there's more edges.
A lot of edging. That's good.
Yeah, edges are
I'm
good.
trying to move past that. If you had.
No, we're going back.
Our shows are primarily Matt just storming ahead in the conversation and being like, "Well, I'm just gonna ignore what just happened."
Check, please.
Can I get 20 points for trying, making an attempt?
You'll get 18 points. 18 points. But if you pick up the special bonus word, you pick up 51 more points.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it strawberries?
No. Try again. Ingy likes a nice edge. There you go. And Jamie is the jerk that would cut the center out of a brownie. Ha ha. Marcus is cracking up. And Rich says I should pull, a jerk store Seinfeld and leave it right there.
Right there.
Jamie is overruled on the brownie sitch. Haha. Overruled.
I'm going to go, I don't really like brownies. Does that make me like a psychopath or something? I don't know.
Well, you like blondies instead?
That's not a thing at here at all.
Well, blondie
I
is just
just-
basically how would you put it? It's more of like an angel food, not angel food cake, but like help me out here, guys.
I
So like a-
honestly don't know. I know I've eaten a blondie, but I don't know what.
It's like a
remember
vanilla.
what it was.
It's like a vanilla sort of brownie.
Yeah,
Brownie.
Yeah.
Probably not. I'm like maybe
you
a
like a cookie person?
cheesecake person.
Rich says,
Yeah,
is
or
chafing the word of the day? No, it's not, Rich. Try again.
try again. Good
And
word
Marcus
though.
is living on the edge. Well, there you go, Marcus. Good on you. Be one with it.
Like JV on the edge of Downingtown.
That's right.
Downingtown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It does. I hadn't thought about how sad that sounds. Like, I live in Downingtown.
On the edge of
That sounds like a
Downingtown.
really, like, that seems like Eeyore would be the mayor of Downingtown.
Aw.
Well, if Eeyore has a nightlife and a half, that's to live on the edge of Downingtown. Oh, there you go. There you go. Jamie asks, there's a word of the day. What did I miss? Yeah, Jamie, and everybody could be a winner. Rich tries flatulence. Is it flatulence? No, sorry, it's not flatulence.
No, I think he's just sharing the state of his condition.
Oh, all right. That's right.
Hey, Rich,
Open the
we're
window,
not,
Rich.
we're not going to shame you, Rich.
No
You
shaming.
know, you gotta, yeah, no shaming. Just hope you get taken care of.
I need to add some of these sound effects to my live streams. I feel like I've been really missing out on all the sound effects. Like I should. Do you use it on a stream deck, JV? Is that how you do it?
Ryan Ecamm. I have a sound effects panel over here, and I can just pick off any wave and play it.
My Rodecaster Pro has sound effects, so I do like the applause, the rim shot.
Oh my! Rich tries inauguration. No.
Sarah, what do you use? Do you use Ecamm or
I use
OBS
Ecamm,
or-
yeah.
Ecamm, gotcha.
Yeah, there's a sound effects panel on Ecamm that you can use.
Oh, cool. What else would I use, Paul? You know I have all Macs.
That's true. Also, there's a great website. I think it's called SoundFX, where it's like it's literally just buttons. Like you just can click, and it's just like has huge sound panels and options. You can build your own. So, and you can always just play that as a web browser source.
There's
Oh, I like that.
Rich
It's
is
a
really
big
close
website.
now.
I use
I think
free
he's really
sound
close on
download.
this.
Oh,
Disestablishmentarianism is not the word, but you're in the ballpark. You got 9 more guesses. Make them good.
You're giving people a lot of guesses.
so we watched Beetlejuice with my kids for the first time. And I don't know if they did this on American TV, but on Australian TV, they would like, which is probably the last time I watched it, they actually like bleep out the swear words. And so obviously we watched it on a streaming service where that did not happen. And I was a little shocked. Like I thought that there would be some SH words, but I wasn't expecting F-bomb.
That is a classic movie.
Rich tries anti-de-establishmentarianism. No. 8 guesses remaining.
So, Sarah, would you like after each swear word be like, "Okay, kids, that's not
That's not the
okay.
word."
You cannot use that." Or do they know like you can't do it?
They know. But like after that, I happened to be watching Ted Lasso,
But
and
Amy has a little weenie.
like the F-bombs were just flowing, and I was like, Siri came down to ask me something, and I was like, yeah, we don't use those words. Remember what I said about those words? They're not things we say. Yeah, just remember that.
That's yeah.
We might have said some of these words on the show tonight.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
We try and class it up, but we often fail.
Oh,
And Ingy's little weenie is on antibiotics because she had bronchitis. So I hope your little weenie becomes better.
Oh, that's too bad.
that is so sad.
Rich on guess number 9 says chlorofluorocarbon. No, I'm sorry. 6 guesses remaining. And you might have said 7, but 6 now.
So my cats decided to eat. Speaking of sick, my cats decided to eat a balloon that was out. Didn't eat the whole thing, but ate a part of it. So we're hoping it gets through the system fine.
Balloons are very dangerous for animals. I hope
I know.
Oh,
Never even crossed my mind that a cat would be like, "Oh, that looks like something I should nibble on." So I don't know.
I think,
It's
yeah, very dangerous, Paul. Extremely dangerous. It might be
yeah,
very dangerous.
yeah. Well, it upsets me more because we live right outside Dead Cat City, so
I thought you lived north Dead Cat City.
we don't live near Dead Cat City.
Ingy's leaving. My cats are acting wild. She says goodbye. Take care, Ingy. Have a good one.
Are they acting a fool?
And Jamie says, "Oh no, cat balloon, poopy."
Yep, Jamie,
Good
that
use.
is the order of operations that we're hoping for.
Jamie, you pick up
That is-
10 points on the correct order, so now you have a commanding lead in the night's proceedings.
Yes.
I like when people use emojis properly like that. That's
Yeah. So
good.
I got an exciting Friday night and Saturday night of digging through some litter. Yeah.
Jax
Life
is
is
in the
good.
hizzy. Howdy, Jax. How are you?
Hey, Jax.
I was talking about you earlier, Jax. Her ears were probably ringing.
If you
Ringing,
want to
is
join,
that-
there's
bad things about you.
we got the join us up here. We can get one more on if you want to join us. Right up there, like up there. Jax has a live improv show tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you
Her-
guys live streaming it too?
Her first since the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
What? That's exciting.
And
That's
Rich says
awesome.
no cat food for you because of inflation.
I see what you did there, Rich. I get you. I get you.
Yeah. It wasn't the word of the day, Rich, but good for you. That's really good. I'm pointing up there. Join us. Yeah, right up there. Yeah.
There should be a link in the video description.
No,
Just
there's
a
not.
heads up, I'm probably going to jump at the top of the hour. In about
Oh,
8
was it
minutes.
something I said? I'm sorry.
No, just
There you go.
I need food. Sustenance.
Jack says, I see it now. Good. And Jamie says, word of the coffee. Is it word of the coffee? Word of the day, coffee. It is coffee. Jamie is the winner. She wins. Word of the day. Congratulations, Jamie. You'll come back next week to defend the word of the day title. And Rich is still guessing, masticating. Nope.
Oh, I hate that word.
And Jax tries to go long word, mastication. That's fun, but no. Again, word of the
Jax.
day was coffee. Congratulations, Jamie.
Jax, are they streaming your improv show? The one that you're doing live? I know a lot of theaters now are like putting up cameras in the theater and just throwing it up on Twitch as well. So
Jamie would
I'd
like
love
to
check it
thank
out.
her dog for this award. So, yeah.
Golf clap.
Yeah.
Is Jax going to attend as a co-host?
She can. The link is right up
I didn't know if that was a
there.
confirmed thing or
like up there.
tentative.
If I go any more, then I'm heading no, but then it's like there. Yeah, right up there. Oh, that's easier. I can just do that. But then okay, right up there. Fun. Everything left is right. Everything right is left. Yes.
Whenever I'm doing like a pre-recorded video, my poor husband who like goes and adds all the graphics at the end, I just point wherever the hell I feel like it, and he has to work it out because I'm always like, hit that subscribe button. He's like, that's not where it is.
So no templates for him. He just has to place them each time. Got it.
Yeah. Where's this crazy woman gonna point? I have no idea, but yeah, he works it out. It's fine. It's fine.
Good deal. Well, what's tough is when you do when you call out the card because you got to go the right location. Everyone does it wrong.
Jax. Hang on 1 second, Jax. I'll get you on in 1 second. I'm gonna get us to this live mode, and I'm gonna have to. Oh, but now it's just you. But now, it's
it's
all
not.
you.
Oh, I
There
got
we
something
go.
underneath me.
And now I gotta do this, and then I got that, and then hang on, I got to pull, and then we got all five. We got all five over here. Jax, how are
Hey,
you? Long
Jax.
time no see.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
glad
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
You couldn't think of like messaging me the link to make it like that much easier because
This was
so
fun.
tiny, and I had to like read it so I could type it.
First world problems.
Hyperlink. Why have we not created a short link like theventureforward.com/join, and it just takes you into the room?
Good point.
Mm.
Good point. I will talk to production on that one. That would be me. Yeah.
I'll submit it to the suggestions box.
Jamie says Jax! Exclamation point.
Hi. So they do not live stream my improv show. It's live.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
It's live improv.
Streamed improv shows aren't nearly as good. I was just wondering if they like threw up a camera as well for like, you know, anybody else online.
You would think they would do that because the technology exists. Obviously, they know people who know how to make that happen, and it would provide people who don't want to be around other people the opportunity
Yeah.
to watch. Which
Yeah.
I do enjoy about COVID is that we did get our personal space back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
You guys are my friends, but you live wherever the F you want to live because we don't need to live near each other, but we all come to the interwebs to hang out.
Damn straight we live wherever the freak we want.
So what were you talking about me?
Oh.
How much we miss
said
you?
that you gave me the suggestion to put these little stoppers behind my little placards so my fingers don't overtake the image.
Over there. Right.
That was your idea,
Yeah.
Jack.
So that is, I don't even know what happened to my thing if it's frozen, but it's frozen on my screen.
No, you're moving perfectly.
Okay. Every time I come on your show, I will offer a helpful suggestion. So today's show, John's show, got using a URL creator to create a short, quick URL to get people to the places they want to be. Because I could be like, go to my link tree. My link tree is my website, jacksadeleventura.com. And it could be, whatever I want you to go to would be like right there. Do. Or put it in the description. You don't see descriptions on mobile, though. I don't think.
No. You are a wealth of knowledge, Jax. Thank you for...
I mean, I learn about YouTube from this guy, Matt Haas. So, like, everything
Who is that guy?
else, I know. It's just because I just think about shit.
Well,
Can we
hey.
curse on this show?
Oh,
What's
fuck
the
yeah. Go
rule?
ahead.
Oh, okay. Because I've been censoring myself to be polite.
Oh, go ahead and drop any F-bomb you want.
Is there an 18+ warning on this show?
Fuck no, I don't care. Go ahead.
What if a 9-year-old found us? They'd
Well,
be
then
like,
they learn
"Who
about
are
that.
these
There you
people?"
go. That's right. That's right.
Oh, YouTube's 13 and up.
Mm-hmm.
No. Hey, everyone.
Cool.
I'd love to stay and chat. Dinner's ready. I got to jump.
Oh,
Stay
dinner's ready.
awesome.
Matt, thank you for joining us.
Bye, wizard.
Later.
I love you
Take
all.
care, Mr. Wizard.
care. Later.
Peace.
Mr. Wizard.
And we're down to 4.
Oh, well, we got
Nice.
a tour box.
Yeah, and then we can go back to doing this, and I can put you. Hang on one second. Well, you're not Matt Haas.
fancy.
And get
You know,
rid of this.
I never do this. You know what I typically do? I just watch you guys on my phone, and I talk at my phone, but I'm not sitting in front of the camera. As
Me
it's
too.
occurring. It's like, I'm glad we have this technology, but at some point you're going to be like, no, I'm not going to ask Jax to come on my show, because I know if Jax comes on my show, they're going to derail it.
It's gonna go sideways and backwards, and it's gonna be horrible.
It's
and then
going to be a mess. It's going to be...
It's gonna be an effing mess. Des says bloody technology again. Don't understand it. And 3 laughing faces and a sideways face, and it's something like that.
I think I should say that one, JB. So it's bloody technology again. Don't understand it. That's how Des would say it.
Is
Waltzing
this gonna be
Matilda.
Do your impression of everyone.
I got Siri and Caleb trying to join us.
Oh yeah. That's my husband.
Hang on one second. We're gonna get you on in a second and go back to Maine and get all of you
Sarah-
back on.
Wait,
Sarah, is he
I'm-
right next to you?
No, he's down the front. Hey,
Hello.
that's
That's
my
awesome.
daughter, Siri. She's
Hey,
9.
How you going?
So 9-year-olds did find us, but don't worry, Jax, because she saw Beetlejuice last night, so she's fine.
So anything goes now.
It
For the
is
record,
totally
Siri
off
begged
the
me
rail.
to get on.
JV, is Siri the youngest person to make it on JV Talks?
Well, I mean, JV Talks, then that's giving me more credit than I deserve. I think she might be, yeah. So it's been a hit.
No, John's saying most of the time he doesn't share his show with other people. It's just John.
It's just him.
It's the John show. That's why I
Yeah,
share it
thanks.
You know, it's because you like the person, right?
That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
I love all of you.
So
That's why it's
Siri,
VF
did
Talks.
you know that JB has a dinosaur, Rex?
That is
Yeah, he's got a very he's a very interesting character. He is misunderstood, but he has a great heart and he loves going to the airport.
You could see him in the back.
Mm-hmm.
He's right back there.
That guy.
It's gonna be like this. Is gonna be like the.
The what?
I think it's a Triceratops, isn't it, JB?
It is a Triceratops who thinks he's a T-Rex. Rich says Flaming Tech. Austin says, "Oh, that's a lot of people. Hello. Well, hey,
Oh,
welcome to
hi,
the club.
Austin.
Hope you're doing well." Marcus
Hey,
says hi to
Austin.
Siri
Hey,
and Caleb.
Siri.
I'm catching up on comments from 5 years ago.
Hi.
Austin says, I'm watching an MC SMP on Twitch right now, so that's why I'm here. Well, there you go. Sammy Superstar of the Superstars from Jersey says, hey, everyone. He also says, Rex only wears the LSP streamer hat. Yes, that's the only hat he owns. And Jamie says, how cute. And Rich says, going back to the PG show real quick, LOL. Yes, your discretion is now not advised anymore. We're back to clean.
We're rolling with it. We're rolling with it.
Paul, was that all the comments I caught up? Am I caught up over there, Paul?
You are all cut up, sir.
Thank you, man.
So, Jax, tell us about your improv show tonight.
Yes.
No, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Oh,
night.
tomorrow.
So
What's tonight for me?
Tonight is Friday. It's 8:00 my time, Friday evening.
8 Eastern.
I just finished working at a community event for Hispanic Heritage Month, offering services to the community. I work at a public high school. And then what happened? Oh, so now I'm home. But tomorrow night, the Larry Birds are performing at Kismet Improv in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. If anybody from Rhode Island's watching. It's a show inside Hope Artiste Village, which is like where a lot of vendors are, but it's gonna be a good show. There's a bar, there's snacks made
Love
by
snacks.
local snack people, and I'm performing for like 20 minutes, but it's improv, so if I'm on stage for 5 minutes, that's more than enough.
If it's near Providence and it's near Federal Hill, maybe some pane vino. That'd be fantastic. Love that.
That's
Is it
a
a
restaurant.
is it a duo?
It is.
Is it a duo show or is it a bigger team of like 6
Oh,
or 8 or something?
there's 4 of us. So a while back, I
Cool.
auditioned for a house team, and I got put on a house team. So I don't really know these people. We've just been put together. So we've been rehearsing, but I also got COVID, so I missed part of the rehearsal. So we've met a few times, but otherwise, these are perfect strangers that I'm going on stage with tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes.
Are you guys gonna play games? Or are you guys gonna do like
We have
a
a
movie?
form.
Or...
We have a form that's called Spokane.
Oh,
So do you know what Spokane is? Because I did not until I got assigned to this team.
Spokane,
no, I've
isn't
never
it a
heard of.
place in the US.
Yep.
Spokane is a style of improv. It's like a game.
And
But you're
Jeremy's
100%
spoken
right.
class today.
It's a city as well, so I'm kind of curious. How is it done? If I'm sorry,
How
if
is
you
it
guys want
done?
to nerd
It's
out
done. It's
for a hot
done
second.
like it's done like a spokes on a wheel. So
Oh,
so you start off with a long scene about nothing, but in that long scene you have a lot of details. All right. And that scene can be like 5 minutes or something, and then everything that builds off of that is a tap out. And as the tap outs go, and there's only 4 people on the team, so there's only 2 people in every scene. So as the
Jamie.
tap outs
Good night,
occur,
Jamie.
good night, Jamie. As the tap outs occur, if they wipe the scene, it goes back to the hub for a second and then goes out for another spoke. And spokes could be however long. So it's all organic, and it's based off of what, like, we get a suggestion from the audience, but it's, you know, because it's improv. It happens once, it never happens again.
Yeah,
my best friend said she was coming. I was like, I didn't want my friends coming until we had a few shows. But she's coming because she's supportive. Hopefully I do good. If it was musical improv, I would ace it, but it's not musical improv. It's not a musical improv team.
Jax, you're awesome.
I'm working on a musical improv team because that'll be better. When I'm able to turn this camera on and say, guys, you're going to watch a 25-minute long epic musical about give me a suggestion, it's going to be worth the watch, you know? Like, even if you watch it on the replay, you're going to watch it, you're going to be like, oh my God, they took the same suggestion that I thought of. You know?
I have a suggestion, but I'm not going to make it now. I'm just going to move right on.
And then the piano player starts playing eventually, and, you know, you sing some songs. Some songs are good, some songs are bad. They're always funny, and it's accidental, or not on purpose. But I move. This is Baby Spice, and I always have to move her when I have professional calls because she's the one thing on the shelf that I don't want people to, like, see.
Sammy can't wait to see your improv. Marcus tells me to ask Siri about her live streaming. Siri, tell us about your live streaming.
I live stream like games like Roblox and Battle Royale on Apple Arcade.
Cool.
And I played. Have I mentioned Roblox already?
Yes.
I like to play different games on Roblox, like Piggy, Adopt Me.
We can link your channel for you. It's Siri Knows.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You've
got to plug your channel.
Sistersknows.com. Winnie has one too.
Because there's lots of games in Roblox, right?
Yeah, many. Like Spider, Livetopia. There's so many.
Neat. That's
So
cool.
many.
Like,
Very cool.
So many, Paul.
Like they're made by random users on Adopt Me, Roblox.
What's your favorite game?
My favorite game, it's called Roblox Club. It's like a role play game. There's many role play games. Like Brookhaven, that's a big one. You can get premiums on there, and they've just added Roblox Premium.
But
Neat.
her parents are
That
too
sounds
cheap
fun.
to buy it for her. So
Siri, you should start designing your own games. You know, if your parents won't buy you the game, you should build it so that you can play the way you want to.
Now you got Sammy's attention. What kind of Mac does Siri use?
I used to have a Mac, but I fell asleep.
It died.
she uses the M1 now, Sammy.
Oh.
Yeah. I use,
So Jax and Paul, have you ever done improv with kids? Because I reckon that could be really funny if you had the right kid. Or does it not work out?
No, I know there are people who have taught kids. I've never worked with kids in improv because in improv, there's usually drinking. There's a bar involved. So like kids will come when they're related to people performing.
Yeah, that doesn't
But
stop me.
I know
pour
it
the kids some
happens.
shots and we get going.
There you go. Your discretion is advised.
No, I like teaching kids. The one thing I've found out is like third graders, like under third grade, it can be really challenging, like conceptually. But yeah, it's fun, and it's like they're such good natural storytellers. Like that's the fun thing. It's like adults are like, oh, I don't know, I can't tell a story, but kids are like, here we go, and they love it. So it's fun. Yeah.
My kids know how to tell a story. Let me tell you, Paul.
Yeah. No, totally.
Like the story about what
But-
Mom told me.
It's also about working with other people. So
yeah,
it's
and
like-
supporting someone else.
Yeah, and working with someone maybe that you've never met before and never worked with, because it's like it doesn't matter. It's just you have to try to create something. So it's fun. I like it.
Yeah, if someone can put a series channel in the actual chat and I could put it up as a comment.
You know what's the worst is when I do kids classes, but I used to. I mean, I haven't done them for a long time, but there will be a lot of parents who are like, "Oh, my kid really doesn't like anything, so I'm putting him in their improv class," and I'm like, "Why are you doing that to everybody? Why are you doing that to your child? Why are you doing that to me? Why
Are you
doing
gonna
that
pay
to
for the
others?"
therapy later? I mean, what? Oh
Yeah.
no, we lost. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh. I think it might be that they've gone out to get the link.
Oh, welcome
there
back.
you go.
And then Marcus asks, Paul, why was there no bar yesterday?
I'm sorry, Marcus. It's a pour your own drink sort of class, my man. So I don't know. I was drinking.
Good
I was
afternoon,
drunk.
Marilyn. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
Steffi was drinking with you, Marcus, before our improv class.
That's quick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or Bosco. Or chocolate milk. Any of the
Are you
sort.
drinking
Hey,
tonight,
Marilyn.
Paul?
What?
Are you? What were you drinking before, Paul? You having a drink?
Oh, I was drinking coffee. So
I still have a
I
little
want to
coffee
go.
left.
I think I'm
It's
gonna
early
watch.
where Paul is.
It is early. It is early. I think I'm gonna watch the movie Halloween
Like
later.
I
so.
should have a drink. I'll be back.
Like
John,
the
I'm gonna go get a
original.
drink.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mike-
We'll make sure no one's jumping in your room there. And I got the back of the chair now. And there you go.
So
Sammy,
this week I watched. Oh no, go for it. Go.
Sammy asks, was Austin at your class last night?
He wasn't. He skipped it, punk. He was probably working and editing your stuff, Sammy.
There you go, Sammy. Hope you
He's
thank
part
you.
of your team.
Appreciate it. Preach. All right, Paul, go on.
Oh, I was going to say that I saw the original earlier this week. Again, I forgot how good it is. Oh man, it's so good. And then I watched Rob Zombie's remake. What a trash fire that was. And I want to watch the 2018 version because I want to watch the movie that just came out, the new Halloween that just came out this weekend. So I got a busy weekend ahead of me. Mm-hmm.
Sammy's laughing out loud, being helpful, because he thought he was sleeping.
Oh.
Well, there you go. I mean,
Sammy,
you're
you and
micromanaging your employees to that level. That's a problem.
You and Austin are just a couple of besties running around being buds, knowing each other's sleeping patterns. Just wishing each other good night. Good night, Sammy. Good night, Austin.
Good night, John boy.
So, what do you reckon is like the best kids Halloween movie? Please don't say Beetlejuice, because we've all discovered that went down a hole.
Hocus Pocus?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Casper.
Yes, I love that one. That would be my number one.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
yeah, I love Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Halloween Town series is fun, and that's on Disney.
Oh, I have to look into that.
There's
Everybody knows
also
this is, Marcus
Zombie
Zuckerberg.
High is on Disney. That's not Halloween, but that's still. Wait, how old is Siri?
She's 9, but I have kids that range from 4 to 15.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, the 15-year-old will really like Halloween Town and Zombie High. I think it's called Zombie High.
And my 15-year-old is like up to Squid Game level.
There you go.
All right, so they're past me. Okay.
Yeah. He watches stuff that I won't watch. So I won't watch The Shining. He's fine with it.
Halloween specific.
Oh.
Or just anyone, really. Best Halloween. Maybe, you know, those outlier Halloween movies. Like, not the Halloweens, but the other good ones that...
Other than the traditional slasher films that are Halloween. Or those, including those.
Yeah.
Like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. Got the graph. There's the
You know what I just saw is I just watched the Vampire. What is it? Vampires vs. the Bronx on Netflix, which came out a couple of years ago, maybe last year. It was really good. I thought it was really great, and it's got kind of a Halloweeny vampire vibe. That was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. The original
series
Buffy movie
website.
has vampires,
Right.
and it's kind of Halloweeny. What movies have like a good Halloween scene? The Karate Kid. Let's go back to the best movie of all time, The Karate Kid.
You're the best around.
I know. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna be Cobra Kai for Halloween.
Yes, do it.
Does anybody have a good costume idea? Or is this something they're doing, or are they waiting until Halloween to reveal it?
I was thinking of like painting myself, putting on purple shorts, painting myself green, and being the middle-aged, out-of-shape Hulk.
There you go.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. So
Hulk with the dad bod.
yeah, Dad Bod Hulk. That's a perfect title for it. Dad Bod Hulk.
Is it that
100%.
hot out? Aren't you gonna be
it's
cold?
Yeah, I probably will. Well, I mean, probably if I did it at a party, I'd probably be inside. But I'm probably not going to do that. I don't think me opening a door with no shirt on, and no children at this house and being like, "Hey kids, want some candy?" is really the great thing I should be doing.
Marcus,
I don't think that's
have your there you go. My God, I can mention that.
It is commitment though, and especially when it's done properly. So I went to a horror themed variety show last weekend, and the co-host, not the main host, came out as the devil, but he was wearing like a leather vest, so his arms were completely covered red, and his hands, but it wasn't the caked on red. It was like, it looked like his skin was red, and he had horns coming out of his head. You know, like. And it's like, if you did the Hulk like that, where he was like, his green skin was literally looked like your skin was green. I don't know what that's called, but it looked damn good.
That'd be neat.
As long as you don't rub off on people.
Oh.
No, I'm just gonna throw the Butterfingers at them.
There you go.
And be like, here you go.
There you go. Marcus didn't have Halloween in Central Europe, but then it got imported from U.S. culture.
Oh, cool.
It's the same here.
Oh, I was going to ask if you guys do Halloween, so that's awesome. Neat.
It's new.
What do you guys?
Where
What do you guys
are
dress
you?
as?
So we have Halloween at theme parks and stuff like that now. It's like new to us, but like when I was a kid, you didn't go trick-or-treating or anything. But I don't think I'm going to dress up probably, but my kids will. What do you want to be, Siri? Can you guys hear them? Because I feel like I can only hear... Okay, they can't hear you.
A little bit.
I can only hear her like through the outside.
Through the wall?
Yeah. Nope, still can't hear you.
Still can't hear you.
Nope.
Oh,
Siri and Caleb, like, oh.
No, still can't hear anything.
Nope, still no match. The board goes back.
I love it. Oh no!
I love that they were like the surprise guests that Sarah was like, oh, I know them. Like,
They're in my house.
They look
right
awfully
now.
familiar. They
I
are
know
tenants
this
in this
name.
house. Oh, I got the Syrian kid. Oh, well. There you And
There we go.
there we go. And boom.
Success.
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's out
Yeah.
of sync, though. At least on my end.
Son of a gun.
Oh, now you're in
Nope, there
sync.
it
Good.
is.
Perfect.
It works.
Oh, good.
Now I
Fantastic.
feel like a dick.
We
'cause I
were
just
actually
realized
talking before.
scrolling on the
When
bottom
no one was
of the
responding,
screen.
we thought, oh, well, we're just so far down under, you just couldn't hear us.
Wait. So,
Marcus says
you
he
were
goes.
anything?
What are you going to dress up as, Siri? Tell us what you're going to dress up as.
I'm going to be a scarecrow.
Oh, a
Oh,
scarecrow.
that's so
That's
good.
right.
Cool.
She's really
Scarecrows
into
in
like
from Batman or as like
makeup
a one with
things.
stick and hay?
A second hand.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Nice. Caleb, how about yourself? What are you dressing as?
I really wanted to dress up as Negan and buy the bat from The Walking Dead.
Oh,
But
nice.
our frugal side has never gotten around to spending the dough to get the bat. And
Got it.
I don't actually have a baseball bat yet, and you have to spend money to get that.
And barbed wire.
And barbed wire, which is that would be dangerous if we actually got real barbed wire. But anything from The Walking Dead, like Rick or
Negan.
That's
Negan.
cool.
Although
You
we
walk
did
around
have
with
an
a
idea,
crossbow.
didn't we, Sarah, to go together as the characters from Battle Royale?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if any of you guys would know Battle Royale. It's kind of like a kid-friendly version of Fortnite where instead of like killing people with guns, you have like food guns. And so then they have all these little characters. And so we thought we could all dress up as those characters. But I don't think enough people know who they are.
As long as it makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. It would make me happy. It's my favorite game. I love it.
Yeah.
It's the bomb diggity.
Bomb diggity.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Did you know that I'm allergic to mozzie bites?
What are those?
Mosquito
Oh,
bite.
here we go.
Oh,
Mozzies.
mosquito
Or
bite.
You've been educated enough to tell us what mozzies are.
Mozzies. You go, Paul.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
what
going to
are
say,
mozzies?
I've learned. I got educated. Mozzies are mosquitoes. It's a shorter way of saying mosquitoes. Because mosquitoes,
Yes.
who has the time? Mozzie.
I know.
That's how you say it.
That's right.
Okay.
So just bring it
you're-
in.
So she's allergic to them.
Yes.
Like,
I get a lot from school because it's been rainy and
Lots of mozzies. And then she, comes up
Oh,
in
man.
welts.
that's awful.
Mm.
I would not go there anymore if that was happening to me.
No.
Good excuse not to go to school,
I'd
Jack.
be somewhere else.
You know,
I mean, we can learn on the internet. That's what I've been taught.
yes.
You should learn-
If we could do it for 1 year, we can do it for all the years.
Yeah. I don't need to come in contact with a person who has germs. Are you kidding me? This is my bubble.
Yeah.
Aren't there like so many things that I'm like, can we just keep this after COVID? Like it freaks me out when people blow out candles and I'm like, you know how that all stopped during COVID? I'm like, could we just keep that?
I
Like, no
think we
more
should
blowing.
introduce the birthday fan. And the birthday fan is a decorated fan that you pull out and I used to have a fan around here, but you pull out and you fan the candles on the cake.
I love
Because
it.
Nobody
Let's
wants
bring
to
it.
spit on it. Either that or let's just not light it. Or how about remote controlled candle so you turn it off when they pose for the picture.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
RGB candles all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And I'm going to still keep on calling it the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
Oh,
Or
sorry,
better yet-
Davey.
No.
Sparkler.
You can say, I don't give a shit. Say COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No.
I don't give a.
But-
Yeah.
You could use a sparkler because sparklers you can't blow them out. You just have to
That's
wait for
true.
them to finish. You're just like, yay, it's done. Like it's
Or a leaf blower.
A leaf blower.
A leaf
That's
blower,
next
yeah.
level.
or
The whole
like
cake.
billows, a billow, for like the fireplace.
Or a little snuff. You can snuff them out with that little
Just
thing.
a
Or
paper
your hands, your
plate,
finger.
a cake plate.
Mhm.
I'm
you
really
could just
sorry
be
for the
like-
word I said. So
Oh,
Maybe
JD,
a
don't worry.
karate chop it.
The other
JV,
thing I
get
would
off
like
this
to
show
keep.
right
okay,
now.
now
Get
I'm
off.
done.
Get off, JD.
Throw myself
The other
off.
thing I really like is like the space people give you when you're in a line. Like you used to have those creepers come up behind you, and now they like stay on the spot behind you. I love that. Can we keep that? And the
It
hand
never gives-
sanitizer?
Yeah, it never gives a person a reason to get close to you unless they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing.
That's
this
right.
person is in my bubble. What are they doing?
6 feet. 6 feet. Rules are
Yes.
rules.
I like that.
Defective.
Yeah.
So, are you social distancing with your family for a reason right now?
Oh,
That's
me
sad.
and them.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
I think it's.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
I think it
It's a joke.
started out that they were watching me
We're
down
crazy
the
too.
front, and then they wanted to join in.
Oh, yeah.
But we're just
wanna-
a family of streamers.
Oh, that's cool.
That's who we are. It's what we're born to do.
That's cool.
And you do it really well. So
I keep trying to convince my husband to do it, and he's scared.
Oh.
again, Siri's site is sistersno.com. I move over. to this bad
Ah,
border.
okay.
There we go.
Oh, very cool.
So there you go.
That is so easy.
So
right.
what, Jax? Why doesn't your
gotta-
husband want to do it? Oh, you got to go, Paul. Sorry.
Oh, Paul,
I
sorry.
got, no, yeah, I
Bye,
gotta.
Paul.
I love you guys. I gotta take.
Love you,
off.
Paul.
So,
Love you, bro.
all right. See you guys.
See you, Paul.
Bye.
Bye.
Paul Burke, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And okay, there we go. And Sister Snow goes over here.
Oh, smart links too. I'm on. Wait, hold on. What was the question? I got busy subscribing.
Why doesn't your husband want to go live? Is it just not his jam, or?
He's pretty private in general. But then he's talented too. He just doesn't want to show anyone.
Aw.
Like I'm the only, like if a tree falls in the woods, can you hear it? I'm the only one who hears it, and everyone else got to see this because he's pretty amazing. He's not here right now. That's why I'm on here with you guys.
Well,
He
send him
left
our
when I
regards,
was- when
for
I was-
sure.
He left when I was at work, but he's supposed to be back soon, so I might have to leave whenever he shows up. But
Yeah, I think we might have to go too, because our little boy is running solo right now.
I mean, if he wants to jump on, I mean, we got room for.
yeah, how's his day going?
He would be the ultimate improv Jax, because he's very unpredictable.
So I'm good at babysitting. So I'm good at the kid makes up a storyline, I go with it, I'm like, all right, let's keep going with whatever.
Let's go.
Yeah. As long as we're not hurting ourselves or getting too dirty, because I'm not okay with that.
That is like the ultimate parenting hack. Like just roll with it. Just roll with it. Stuff's gonna happen. Just roll.
And Siri, when you watch the episode back later, just skip the first 40 minutes. We were really crass.
Just to the part where they show up.
When you came, we cleaned up the story. It was everything's good, but just ignore it first. Yeah.
She's used to it.
I do that on Mum's videos. I skip to my
What?
to my.
Oh, just skip to your part. Not the.
Hey, Siri is honest. I like that.
That's perfect.
That's exactly what you need to be on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Transparency and honesty, and we appreciate that, and that makes you a great live streamer. So congratulations and thank you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Take a bow.
Yeah.
So it took me a year to build my studio, and I figure it's going to be at least a year of having my studio before I'm actually like live streaming regular. Because I jumped on because I love John and Paul, but like I don't live stream ever. Like I'm just friends with all the live streamers.
Jax, we love you too.
So it's nice to meet you, Sarah, Caleb, and Siri. Because I don't
Thanks
think
so
we've
much,
ever,
Jax.
have we ever interacted before?
I think maybe, did you do the first couple of days of Leader?
This year, August 20,
Yeah,
21,
August.
21. Yeah, I did the first couple of days. I did like 3 days, and then I like
Yeah.
I stopped. Yeah, and then I unfollowed because I had already done it like 2 other times, and I was just like, I don't have time for this. I got life.
Yeah, it's such a big time commitment, so I totally understand. But as soon as you popped up, I'm like, oh, I know this.
Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, so like I have a channel, but I don't really post to it. But you know which video gets the most comments, the most like watch, is the one where I painted the walls in this room and I like whitewashed wood. So those 3 words together have some sort of algorithm that people are searching for.
Yeah, that's the key to YouTube.
All the things. Yeah, whitewash walls.
You broke the algorithm.
Yep. I'm going to do the other room too, so I figured I was going to make another video. See how many views that one gets.
What do they call that, JV? Trend jacking or something? Is it?
Yeah, something like that.
So there you go.
I just did it for practical reasons, though. You know, like I needed to paint my walls, and that's what you call it, I think.
You should ask them.
You know,
Yeah.
It was wood paneling that is now more white washed.
So was it like that dark wood, like in a old school 70s vibes?
Yeah, like the house was built in the 50s, but the paneling was done in like the 70s. The house looks like they remodeled in the 70s, which meant they just covered the walls with wood.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I got a pub in the basement with a knotty pine. That's really pretty.
How cool.
Mm.
Yeah. We call the bar the Naughty Pint.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I love it.
when you were talking about brownies,
Yeah.
the best part of the brownie's down under.
Oh, the base of the brownie.
Oh yeah, I just farted.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with the internet. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go and check
That's
on
so
my 4-year-old because he's out here somewhere unsupervised for a moment. I just saw him. He's okay. But it was so fun. Jags, JV, Paul and Matt who have gone. It was so fun to chat to you guys.
Sarah, this was awesome.
We'll see you soon. Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
Sarah.
Have a good night.
Bye. Have a good night.
Sarah, ladies and gentlemen. And then we lost all of that. It's just
I
us.
gotta look this way.
Yeah.
I always gotta remember to look into the camera, but I like want to see the screen. Hold on, let me move it this way. If I move it here, now I'm looking at you, JV. No, it's a heart.
Oh, it's a heart.
See, it's a heart. It's a
Aw.
heart, and then I'm looking through the heart because of my intensity.
Got mad intensity. Let me actually. I'll move you to the 2. There we go. And then
Would you like me to say goodbye? I can
No.
say goodbye.
No, you don't have to say goodbye yet. I'm just moving into
Oh,
to the one-on-one here because we're one-on-one right
Okay.
now. And change the
I feel
graphic
ba-
and
I feel bad. Did you see my Facebook message to you?
no, I can't see
Oh.
anything right now because I don't have a browser open.
Oh, okay.
But we can.
Yeah, that's the one problem with this platform. You should put that suggestion in for Ecamm. You guys have no way of communicating backstage.
Well, I mean, I don't have. I could theoretically open the lid of my laptop and look at 2 monitors, but I try to make this really easy for tonight. I don't know.
No, I get that, but if it was built into the program, I'm saying.
I mean, I guess
It's
theoretically
easier.
I could look it up on my phone and then I can.
Like, how are you doing it? We're not gonna get into all the tech of
Well,
that.
I mean,
I'm just.
there's some people.
Have you ever used StreamYard? And you know how it has the text box on the right?
Yeah, there's ways of doing chat to the host directly when you join on, and it's in the okay. So Marcus says it's in the beta of Ecamm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone's listening. This is great.
Yeah. We got a really great community here. I love all of you.
Oh, awesome.
Especially you, Jax.
Bad.
I love you very much.
So I'm just gonna be straightforward and honest with you, JB.
Sure.
Because I know you like that. I'm sorry that I came on camera and I opened a beer because this is a sober show, and I shouldn't have done that. But I didn't. I came on and it's Friday night, and I just thought this was, like when we do our hangouts.
It's perfectly. Everybody knows who's in recovery knows about Rule 62 and whatnot. It's perfectly fine.
Is that it? Actually has a rule number?
Well, yeah. It's having a sense of humor. You have to have a sense of humor when you're fighting this. We have to have a sense of humor about life. And if it becomes a problem,
it wasn't appropriate. I shouldn't have done it. That's what I'm saying. It was in.
Don't worry about it.
I just feel bad.
So the thing is,
I wanted to say I was sorry and I wanted to call it out. I didn't just want to let it happen.
No worries. And if it becomes an issue, what I'll do is I'll just I'll
just
pixelate it.
Kick me off the show.
No, I'm not gonna pick. No, I'm not gonna kick Jax. I'm not gonna kick you. I don't. Jax, come on. Can you come over here? Jax, come over here.
You're too nice. I'm listening.
Jax. I only do that to Sammy. I don't do that to you.
Okay? Do you kick Sammy off?
Yes, I do.
Have you had Hugh Jass on your show yet?
Yeah.
Sammy's favorite person.
Yeah. It's a running gag. It's a running gag. He'll get on something and then he'll be playing with his camera or something and they'll say, "Hey, Sammy, look off to the right," and then I just kick him off.
Poor Sammy.
It's actually become
Sammy's gonna be more successful than all of us. And
he's darn straight he is.
Fun of all of us, and so we'll be famous by association to Sammy Superstar because it's like, I know that person. Sammy made fun of them.
I remember him. I remember when we did live streams together and stuff. And now he's the guy.
Maybe Sammy does love us. I don't know. Is he in the comments right now?
He might be. You never know where he's looking. There's still 8 people watching over here. I mean, like he could be. I know,
but I need to know. So I know Marcus and Sammy. I want to know who else is out there watching us. Identify yourself.
Identify yourself now.
Yeah, I don't live stream, so this is like, I'm like, oh God, I gotta remember to mind my P's and Q's.
Oh, you not only have to not mind your P's and Q's, you could talk about your W's and your B's and your D's and your G's and your X's and your W's.
I don't have any of those
alphas and omegas and Greek letters and all of them. Tildes, whatever you want to throw at us. Do it.
A tildes. Because that's what we are missing. A tildes.
Tilda. It's funny because our conversation was quite crass, and then we had a 7-year-old on the show. It's like
a 9-year-old.
9-year-old. Right.
Yeah, so
right.
The thing is that
right.
As soon as I opened my mouth, a 9-year-old appeared.
Like 5 minutes earlier, we were talking about edging, and then a 9-year-old. Great, fantastic. You go with it. I'll just be over here,
Edging, like edging your lawn.
Yeah, perfect. Edging your. Yeah, exactly. You got it. Boom.
Is that not what you meant?
Yeah, edging your lawn.
Oh, look, there is a light and dark button. Does it changes? Ooh, that's better.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm playing with.
It's doing all these fun things I never knew it knows how to do.
Hey, I never play with this shite.
This shit? Yeah, you could say that.
This newfangled technology, Ecamm.
This newfangled stuff you got over here. It's crazy. I love it. I love this stuff.
So, do you want me to tell you about something else that's cool that I found out about recently?
Yes, please.
That I actually want, I want to tell, Matt and, Robert and John and like the whole crew. And
What,
you,
the
too.
live streaming
But
friends?
yeah, I want to tell the live streaming friends this, but I was gonna. I don't know if I was gonna. I don't know. I was gonna make a post. I haven't made the post yet. But let me
Marilyn's
tell you about it.
waving and is putting 3 hearts up there and yells Jax.
Oh, hello, Marilyn. So this thing is a app that my friend built, and what the app does is it's an instrument for video. So finally, musicians and other performers have an intuitive way to incorporate visuals into their performance, drop in videos, photos, and connect USB cameras to quickly create complex visual elements that you.
It's like you're reading off a copy. It's fantastic.
Well, that's what I started to do because I was like, maybe this can explain it, but no, I'm gonna explain it now that I've read that much. So it's an app for you to take all your video pieces and put them and attach them to like a Delgado switcher on stage, but you could do it too like while you were live streaming. So let's say you wanted to have a projector behind you that like, you know, changed or something. Like I don't know. It's like it's meant for bands and visual performers, but I think there's a live streaming element to it too that can be used. But the app controls it, and then you have like a projector is what's displaying the computer, like something you can hook up to HDMI or probably HDMI, because why are we going to use old technology?
No.
But it's called it's called VisiBox, and it's by
VisiBox.
Space Age.
Okay.
For anybody who's a performer who might be interested.
VisiBox.
Yeah, but I just downloaded it. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna borrow a projector from my job so I can test it, and if it goes well, I'll try it on my what's it called? My like
channel,
TV
your
downstairs.
thing, your thing. Your.
Well, like this is small. I don't know if I wouldn't do it here. I would do it somewhere else.
Could do an unboxing of a software thing or something.
No, it's not a software. It's an app.
You could do an unboxing of an app.
Download it. No, would I do an unboxing of the app? No, I guess I would record
app review.
I wouldn't do it live, but I could record me using the app to to do the project. I could get that technical, but I don't know. I guess I got to think about it more. But I was just going to use it to play with it so I understood it more, so I could like, explain it better. But also see if there were any fun Halloween applications, in the next 2 weeks where I could have cool projection change at like a click of a button, some ghosts.
Ooh. I don't have any animated ghost graphics, but you can imagine. We'll add it in post.
So, are you doing anything for Halloween? Do you like candy?
I ended up buying a lot of candy at Target today, so I'm planning to give candy away. But like I want to find out. What was that?
Well, but do you like a particular like type of candy?
I try to not buy the candy I like because then I know I won't eat all the candy. And so, having reached goals and stuff, I don't want to go back in reverse. So I'm kind of like.
Yeah, but what do you buy yourself for a treat? You don't have like that like a treat thing that you like?
Popcorn. Lately, it's popcorn. Yeah, kettle corn, and then
kettle corn's better than just popcorn. Kettle corn's better than just popcorn.
Yeah, and then thin chocolate wafers. So I'll take the thin chocolate wafers, the brownie crisps. I'll put that in a bowl with kettle corn, and that's perfect. I love that.
That's cool. I'm lactose intolerant, and my husband buys candy, and he puts it out in a big bowl. So there's constantly this big bowl of candy staring at me.
Oh, God.
And I can't eat anything. I can't eat anything in this bowl, but it's always making me think of chocolate. So like I've been craving chocolate, but like I don't really have there's not a lot of chocolate I can eat, so there's never really chocolate around. You know what I mean? Like, but there's always chocolate that I can't eat sitting there.
It's always chocolate you can't eat because of the lactose.
Yeah, because I don't eat anything with dairy in it, and M&Ms have dairy in them. I can't eat M&Ms.
They don't make a
Can't eat
non-dairy
Hershey's.
M&M. You think they would make a non-dairy M&M?
But they don't
M&M.
make it at like easily accessible and a reasonable price that like it would be around often.
Like I buy the special sodas, like stevia, because that one's done with stevia and it's not it doesn't have like 4 or 5 ingredients in it, and that's it. And like I will go buy a giant box of that at Costco or go to Whole Foods and get 6 packs of that because I'd much rather drink that than say Coke Zero or any of that stuff that I used to drink.
Yeah, my brother is a Pepsi head, and
Oh, boy.
he finally switched from Pepsi to like Coke Zero. And I'm just like, why drink any of it? Like that's what I was like at least he moved himself towards the Coke Zero, but like my brother's at least like 18 years older than me, and he's been drinking Pepsi his whole life. Like that's way too long to be drinking like any
Sort of
soda.
soft drink, any sort of it's bad.
Yeah, I drink mostly water all the time, and then I don't even drink coffee anymore, JV. I'm drinking one cup of green tea every morning.
Whoa!
I've been trying to be good about my caffeine intake because I had insomnia for days in a row.
When we first started talking, you used to drink all the coffee.
Oh my God, I love it. I love the taast of it. But
I brought a mug on tonight's show and everything.
I know, I love it. I'm not saying I don't love it. I'm saying I don't drink it anymore, right? I mean, I will have 1 cup of coffee on the weekends because at least with the weekend, you have time. Well, if I don't fall asleep, I can like wait and I'll eventually fall asleep. But like, I need, because you also have to stay up later on the weekends. I'm like a bed by 10 kind of person because I wake up at 5:30 every morning. Like
every morning.
I have to be at school. I have to be at school every day.
And on the weekends, you're up at 5:30 as well?
Yeah. No, on the weekends, no. I get to sleep in. So that's why having like a coffee, it's nice. But I don't know. I haven't really been drinking them. But I bought all this pumpkin spice creamers, and I can't use them.
I'm a sucker for pumpkin spice. I can't believe I just admitted that, but I was at Target and they had a box of Good and Gather pumpkin spice coffee. So I'm darn straight I'm going to add that to my coffee bin.
You know what that's called, JV? We are basic bitches because we like the PS, the pumpkin spice. And we probably also like Target.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You saying that made my entire weekend. Thank you. Thank you. My God. When can I get back to the New England area? Just why? Why can't I just for a weekend? I need to head back. Between you and Jamie and all of you, I should head back up there for a little while.
Hey, I got a guest room, so
I might take you up on it.
And you can come to my house of horrors. The walls are all wood in the room, so if you have a fear of sleeping in a coffin, do not stay in my guest room.
Since this has gone off the rails, you said the room is basically the woodshed.
It's not the woodshed. It's in the house. It's just the house is covered in wood paneling. You know what wood paneling looks like?
Yeah. It's like Z-brick 70s.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
But I would never put you in the shed.
Okay, fine. See if I care.
We don't have a shed. We have a garage.
Garage, yeah.
But yeah.
No. Was my reference still right? Is Pane Vino still in business over in Providence?
Yeah, it's a restaurant, right?
Yeah, I used to love that place.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure. I was like, because I definitely knew nobody else in the group understood what that was. So I didn't want to necessarily dwell on it because I've never been there, but I know what it is.
We talked Australian politics for 45 minutes. We can do a Providence reference or two. Come on.
So that's where they are, Australia? I didn't know where they were, but I guessed based on the...
Well, you had Des and then you had Sarah and her... Yeah, we had a couple of... Aussies on tonight's show or today's show or this afternoon's show or whatever time it is over there.
whatever time you happen to be watching
Right.
the show.
Good evening, good morning,
If
or good
you're watching
afternoon.
this on the replay, #replay.
Hashtag replay. Hashtag
Don't
hashtag.
forget to subscribe, and if you haven't bought John a cup of coffee yet, what are you doing? You're watching but not buying cups of coffee?
Buymeacoffee.com/ventureforward if you want to buy me a coffee, because I still drink coffee and I enjoy coffee. And that cantankerous T-Rex back there, who is a Triceratops, but just talking him on that, loves coffee. So buymeacoffee.com/ventureforward. And like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Can I ring your bell, John?
Anytime you want. Moving right along.
And if you find me witty and funny, and you'd like to buy me a cup of coffee, just send that money straight to John, please.
And then I will send that money over to Jax, because
No,
that's how.
no, not send it to me at the aforementioned address. No, because I don't drink coffee. That's why they're buying you the coffee.
No, but then okay, then I'll buy her a green tea or something.
No, it's not about that, JV. It was like
I'll buy her dinner. What do you want? I'll buy you dinner.
I don't want any of that. I'm just trying to be nice, and you're spoiling my fun.
Jax, you're awesome. You're absolutely awesome.
I think I'm mostly weird, but thank you.
So am I. Come on, this is great. I'm just weird with a jacket on tonight. I don't know why, but there you go.
I guess I don't have a husband. He's not home.
What the hell's up with that?
I don't know. I'm gonna text him again. You know what it is? He's with his best friends, so he's not gonna want to come home, even though.
Well, it's good that he hangs out with his friends and stuff, but he's got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's been on quarantine for a while, so he misses them. So
there you go.
But it'll be fine. So, what else do you want to talk about, JV?
It's been a week. It's been a very crazy week. It's been There's been some medical procedures. There's been tests. There's been loss. There's been all of that. It was a very.
Oh my God.
If there was a week, it was a week. This was a week.
What can I do to make your day better? If you've had a much worse week than me. My week was just like work.
Jax, you know what you could do?
What?
You did it. Just by jumping on tonight, you did it. Jax,
I don't normally jump on for the live stuff.
Jax, I've said it to you before, and I'll say it to you tonight, and I mean this, but I think you're incredibly talented, but more importantly than that, I find you to be such an incredible friend, and I love you, and I am glad you jumped on tonight. Seriously.
Thank you. Yeah, the intensity.
Because this was a really as I was explaining I'll throw this out there. Why not? As I was explaining to my therapist this morning, and I'm going to be crass for a second, and it just if you're sensitive to language for a second, mute me for about 10 seconds if you can. I'll give you 3, 2, 1. It was a fucking shit show of a week this week. It was incredibly. Oh my God, and just everything. Oh God, it was horrible. It was fucking horrible.
So
okay, you can turn the volume down.
It can only get better. That's what that's what I try to think. Like even when it sucks, it can't suck forever. Mm-hmm. It has to turn at some point. And so I'm a very patient person in general. I don't know if you know that about me. So being just able to be like, all right, today sucks. It'll be better tomorrow, and you just try to move forward. There have been times where I've just you realize how long it sucked, but then when it does get better, it feels so good. You forget how long it sucked for because you're already I feel great. We're gonna focus on now.
Liberation.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's so. And that's the thing. I know I don't dwell upon the past. It has nothing to do on the past. I think there's just so many things that are going on right now at once. It's never staged. It's all at once that it's really that couldn't happen till like tomorrow when I'm not at UPenn going for O service and an MRI, and yet everything was stacked on top of each other. I was just, yeah, it was rough. And then earlier in the week, we the loss of my friend's aunt of COVID, right? Backstreet Boys reunion tour. But screw that. But you know what I mean. So I mean, it was rough. This week was rough.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's life. It's the thing we live. But I mean, you know, I'm
So
what? Go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say, so the one thing that I hate, like, is I'm trying to use it as an analogy, and I'm bad at speaking, but so like is being no, never mind. You continue.
No,
I'm not
no,
even
no,
gonna.
no, no,
No.
no, no. I'm
No, because I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, yeah, okay, I got it. Okay,
Go
so
for it.
when I cry, I like to cry. I like to get it out as like I like to hit it hard and get it out as quickly as possible so I can calm myself down and move on to like because life still happens, right? Like life's so maybe the fact that everything was compounded at once was so like it hit you, but like now you can go like, okay, we're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna move past this. We're gonna refresh.
Oh, someone bought me a coffee. Oh, we were talking about coffees and someone
yeah.
bought a coffee. Someone, don't know who, but thank you, whoever
Thank
bought me a coffee.
you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You get intense eyes.
Intense eyes and a heart. Thank you, whoever bought me the coffee. I can't see who it was. Thanks. So yes, you got to hit it hard. You got to hit it hard. And
you hit it hard so you can get through it, and like so maybe that's why it happened the way it did. So now you're like now we're gonna try to refresh your soul so that you can conquer another week of life.
I mean, look, I mean, there's been so many wins in the last 2 years, almost 3 years. I mean, I hit my goal weight. I'm killing it at the gym. You know, obviously, I still have to get the stuff done for the MS. So I went for Ostervis this week, and I'll have to go back in April. Yada yada yada. But like, this week was tough, and when something tough happens, you take note of it. You think about what's going on. You think about the other people it affects, and then you move from there. And that's what it's about. Like, and I hope I think I talked about this with you once before, but songs that cleanse us when we need a cry. What's yours? I'll tell you mine when you give me yours.
I don't really have I mean, I can cry about anything for any reason. I don't need a song. So I don't have a song, but I was watching a show today. I was watching the last episode of Lucifer for the last season. And it was like I feel like it was the song Everybody Hurts, but it was sung really spookily or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was I was bawling like so hard into that show. But I mean, I can cry for anything. But what's yours? You have a song that
I have one song.
Make you cry?
I have one song. I want to make sure I get this right so I could quote it correctly. I'm not going to quote the words, but I want to make sure I get this right because I always get my word, especially at this hour. I definitely get tongue tied, right? So.
Yeah. Everybody hurts.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Sometimes.
Dan Fogelberg's Same Old Auld Lang Syne. That song. That's a song that makes me bawl. And I won't play it because I don't want to get struck and whatnot, but...
I know, I can look it up.
Yeah, it is... And it's something that should resonate with you. It's New England based, pretty much, but like...
You love New England.
Well, I lived there for 11 years.
I have lived here since I was 18. So 28 years.
28 years.
You
know, some people will argue, well, John, you lived in Connecticut. Does that really count? But like, that was my 11 years in New England. So there you go.
Wait, I think I did the math wrong.
Carried a 1.
Hold on. I don't want to be an idiot. 18.
Oh.
18.
18 years?
I've been in the Boston, New England area for 18 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was longer than that. So I guess I got this on my 10-year anniversary, not my 20-year anniversary. I'm making myself older than I need to be.
Congratulations on your 72nd birthday. You look great for oh my God, it's incredible.
Thank you. All right, now as you talk to me, I will be listening to your cry song in the background, so feel free to tell me something sad.
Well, no, I think about when I hear that song, I think about the chapters that were in the past. I think about how that whole entire act of chapters began and how it was great, and then how it disintegrated and all the things that happened along the way, and how along the way there was those moments where we had connection and all that stuff. So yeah, that basically talks that, but it talks about a very long act of my life. And I hear that song when I need to just purge tears. So that's the one.
But what do you do for to pick yourself up when things
Galantis' Peanut Butter Jelly. That's the song.
There's another song that picks you up whenever... Mm-hmm. Okay,
Galantis' Peanut Butter Jelly. Peanut Butter Jelly Galantis.
Okay, I got it. Hold on. All right. You know what? I'm so old school that my song to pick me up is I got a feeling.
Oh, Black Eyed Peas. Yeah.
Yeah, that or the Lizzo stuff. I've had some moments where it's just I can't help but be slightly happier, even though everything sucks right now.
That whole first album by Lizzo, including Goddess and stuff, incredible album, right? So I mean, yeah.
No.
But Peanut Butter Jelly, that's a song that breaks me out of anything. That is fantastic. And also, great
the
spin.
Video is kind of...
Yeah, a little risk. Yeah, a little bit. A little something. You thought touching... You're right. Touching, as close as we did earlier in the conversation, when there was 9 other people on the show. Yeah.
I hope my show tomorrow is good.
You're going to nail it. You know why you're going to nail it? Because you're doing
improv. It does. Yeah, but it's improv, so it doesn't. So it matters, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's no consequences. No one's gonna die based on a performance. We're not gonna affect the stock market.
No, you're not solving world peace, and you're not the stock market or all of that.
That's why I like musical improv, because I feel like musical improv, it feels more magical because everyone's like, oh, my mind
magic
blown. Yeah. But this is a good song. And the video is great.
Great, the great song to spin to as well.
To spin to? I don't have a spin bike, but I could definitely do it on the roller skates.
Oh yeah! Oh my God!
Roller skates.
Yeah, that's exactly. You nailed it.
I just got.
It's like you saw the video.
I didn't. I just roller skate, so that's my thing.
Great
roller skating improv. Imagine that.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, the first 4 seconds of that song, of the actual song, I would love to take, but I'll probably get copyright struck about it. I want to make that my buy me a coffee sound effect.
What is it? It's
dun,
just
dun,
like
dun, dun.
So you got to try to recreate something similar.
Yeah, I got to be off by 2 or 3 notes.
I could potentially, I'll listen to it, see if I can play it on my melodica.
The first 4 seconds of the song.
I'll record it. I'll record it on my melodica for you, so then you'll have a sound effect.
Oh my God. And yeah, awesome. You're awesome. You're incredible. Thank you.
I think, did you play this song at a party or something? Did you request this song at a party before that we've been to? You know, like an online party where
I might have. Yeah.
Because I feel like I've heard it at least once before, but I've not heard it.
There is also the playlist that we were creating for Lita back in August, and I believe that was one of my 7. Yeah.
Oh.
But I've also mentioned it within chat as well.
Well, that's funny. Yeah, I like that. It was kind of nice jumping on because it kind of felt like an old Friday night. You remember our fun house.
Yeah, love the fun house. Love hanging out.
Now
with you.
we do it once a month though because life,
Like alternate Fridays every 6 Fridays, but before the third moon, but before vernal equinox, but after.
No, I think I picked
every 4. I think every 4 or 5 weeks.
It's every 4 weeks.
Well, it's it's the first week of the month, then the second week of the month, then the third week of the month, then the fourth week of the month, then back to the first week of the month.
I think I was avoiding holidays. I think that was why too. Because December, if I would have put it on a Friday, it's on the 10th, but December gets effed up because of holidays.
Yeah, but then before the blue moon, but after the harvest moon.
I don't know. Well, someone else can create the schedule next time.
Fine.
Fine. I try and I try.
I do all these things. I give an inch, they take a mile.
Dude, I totally forgot that I made promo videos for last year's Halloween party, and then I searched the word Halloween on my Facebook, and they came up, and I was like laughing at myself, going, "What the heck are these videos that I posted of me in a costume inviting everyone to the party?" It's like it's a promo video, but
welcome to the party, pal.
I know. I guess I should put on a costume and work on that. I have so many of them. I just don't want to put them on.
I think I'm going to be a vampire this year.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Vampire's a classic.
Mm-hmm. And
that's
then.
What Hitesh was last year. Remember or not? Yeah. Was it last year that we had the big party?
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah. Hitesh was a vampire last year. We have pictures somewhere too.
Yeah, and then I think what I'll do is I'll probably because another song that I got gravitated to was Dance Macabre Ghost. Like I'd have that playing in the background as I'm giving candy and I'm looking like a vampire. Maybe a vampire that curses. Because why not?
I thought we took pictures. Yeah. But I hope people come this year. I'm now thinking last year apparently I also did a registration. Do I need to do a registration this year?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I feel like everyone's a lot more comfortable with jumping on a Zoom room with each other,
or even Ecamm, or even YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. All of it.
No, we can't live stream the party.
We'll get copyrights.
That's a rule. Yeah, that's a rule because we're going to do things at the party.
But then there's going to be crazy hijinks, and there's bets and everything. It's horrible. Horrible.
It's not that bad. It's just we do play the Monster Mash.
Some Monster Mash playing, and then there's and then things are said, and then it's all that.
Well, that's the thing. Okay, so think about it. Back in the day, people would have parties. They would play their favorite records. So because they bought the records, that gave them the permission to play the record in their home, right?
Yeah.
So if we buy the Monster Mash, we can't play the Monster Mash on live stream because then you're getting money for something someone else made.
It's an interesting strategy that Paul has on his show because everybody loves Dangerous, but apparently Dangerous is not part of Epidemic anymore. You can get copyright struck for it. So what he does is he'll play Dangerous, but then he removes that. So he does it at the end, but then he removes that portion of the program going forward. So he does a fake end, they play Dangerous, and then he does another end, and then that's what he does. Because everybody loves Dangerous. It's a great song.
So he crops it out, or he trims it out of the video?
Yeah, of the one that's sitting up in replay, yeah.
So, but it's no longer the live video. Like, he takes the live video down, edits it, and then uploads a new video.
I think that's what he does, yeah.
But then he doesn't have the chat.
Well, he brings up the chat as it comes up. So he has
as it comes up, so he doesn't need the live part.
Yeah, he curates
I guess.
it. Yeah.
I guess. That seems like a lot of work for one damn song.
Yeah, well, it's such a fan fave. It's really much a fan fave. So.
Yeah. I'm exhausted, dude. I've worked so much this week.
It's been a long week. A very long week.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry it's been so long for you. Anytime you need to be cheered up, you just need to tell me that, and I will send you a video.
Jax, I might take you up on that too.
Cool. I'm here in New England.
Yeah, I'm over here in the Keystone. So you ever want some JV?
No, I do want to come through. I want to come through because I want to go to DC.
Mm-hmm.
But then also I want to come through without my husband so I can visit all of the live streamers.
Yeah. You got me, and then you go further west. You got Haas over in Harrisburg.
That's what I know. That's what I figure. It's all
you got Sarah
relative.
Steele in Philadelphia proper. So you got you go start Sarah, and then you got me, and then you got Haas, and then you got other people along the way. It's great.
We have to have regional meetups.
That's right. We have regional meetups.
And then we have a thing where we're like, JV, we're going to California. And then we go out to California and meet up with Paul Burke and whoever else is out there.
That's what happened basically with Vid Summit. So I headed out. I was...
Yeah, I saw you were out there. So who was there?
So I hung out with Paul and Callie at Vid Summit, but obviously Luria as well. Before that, I was in Portland for 4 nights, and I met up with Ingy, who was in the comments before. My dear friend who I've known for 20 years, basically from my Connecticut days. I hung out with Margot and her husband, Dennis. I mean, like, I saw many people while I was out in Portland and in LA. It was incredible. And the weather was amazing.
Cool. VidCon was good?
Vid Summit was phenomenal.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get free swag?
Yeah, I got plenty of t-shirts that are not. Yeah.
Well, is that the big swag item at this event?
I think I got this from it too. So I got like a holder, and then, I got stuff.
Cool.
I got stuff.
I work in marketing, you know. I like to know what people like to grab for, you know. But I hate that people come up and grab. Like, the whole reason we have a table is because we want to talk to you, and you're just gonna like grab our shit and go, and it's like, that's not the point.
You're going to have to earn that mug, so we're going to talk for a little while.
That's the thing, and I'm only giving away pens and color changing pencils and stress balls and
I love a good
pop
stress ball.
Yeah, it's a football.
Hmm.
But I want to make t-shirts. I have a plan to do tie-dye t-shirts in the school colors because I think that would sell really well. And like, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, swag. Sorry, I just had to ask.
I love swag.
You went to a convention, and I love conventions.
I love I love a triangle with the 3 highlighters. The triangle highlighter. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you want to see? This is my favorite, like, one that I ever got, or the one I use the most. So Overdrive is like the library online, like on your phone, but this is a phone holder. So I can put this anywhere.
Oh man, that's so cool.
And it can sit and hold my phone. So like usually when I'm washing dishes or whatever, I don't know why these are rubbery. Maybe there's another way I could use it too, and I just don't even know.
Maybe for a tablet?
Maybe. But anyway, they're rubbery, but mostly that's how I use it, is I put my phone in it. But it's branded, you know, like, and that is my favorite piece of swag.
That's really
You know what
cool.
Actually, you know what the most useful piece of swag I have is? A freaking coaster.
Yeah.
A coaster, but it protects my desk, so it's valuable. Yeah.
The world is a
exactly.
nicer place because you're in it. Someone Someone gave that to me. I love that thing.
That's nice, but
And I feed the crap out of it because you can see how much wear and tear it's been on it. So.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep rambling because I'm tired. I love you. Be well. Have a good night.
I love you too, Jax.
All I do is press the hang up button. That's it.
I can yeah, you can hit the hang up button,
Or
but
you
before
can
you
kick
do
me
that, anything else you want to plug before you go?
I got nothing to plug.
Got nothing
Live
to plug?
life, people. Be good, be kind, and have fun.
Jax, I love you. You have a great night. You have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Intensity.
Oh, that was so much fun. Going back to Maine. This might be the longest VF Talks we've done. Oh my God, we're 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, this probably was the longest VF Talks we've done. Great episode. Just so many great people in this community, and I am thankful and blessed for all of you. I'm so glad that you guys watch this show, both the main show on Tuesdays and Thursdays and the VF Talks on Friday nights, and the chance for us to all hang out and just have a good time. And you guys are phenomenal. You're absolutely phenomenal. Let's preview next week. Tuesday will be a pre-recorded episode. I have a couple of things I want to put together in compilation form, so that'll be the Tuesday night episode. So that will be pre-recorded, like the conversation I had with Stephanie this week, which was great. If you haven't seen the conversation with Stephanie on Thursday night, definitely go see it. It was good information from a physical fitness perspective, but also nutrition as well. Thursday, we're going to dive a little deeper on the 7T MRI I took yesterday, and then what the go forward is from the results of the 7T MRI, which the one thing we hope for when we do these exams is that there is no difference from one exam to the previous, because there is no such agent as a remyelinating agent. We want to make sure that the lesions haven't formed any more lesions or any sort of intensification of the lesions, all of that. So my neurologist is going to be looking at it over next week. I will take a look at the disc, which, truth be told, I haven't taken a look at the disc yet, but I'll probably do that this weekend. And we will talk about that on the Thursday night episode. And then 1 week from tonight at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, we'll do another episode of VF Talks. But again, the main show, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. VF Talks Friday nights at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. But until Tuesday, when we get back together again for the next Venture Forward, I'll say the same thing I say at the end of every Venture Forward VF Talks. Stay safe, stay sane, stay strong, stay sober. You're worth it. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Fly be free.
Shocking, and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a